Hello everybody, how you doing? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Let me do the disclaimer real quick and then we can jump into Brooke in August. Tomorrow, there'll be court again though, so that's good. This live stream includes commentary on public videos, people, and events. Any views or actions attributed to the individuals mentioned in these videos are their own and do not reflect the views of this channel. This live stream is intended for informational, educational, and commentary purposes under fair use. The inclusion of individuals or events in this context is not an endorsement of their behavior, opinions, or statements, past or present. Viewers are encouraged to form their own opinions based on available facts and information. If discussions of controversial topics or sensitive material is distressing to you, feel free to skip or click away. Everything said here is based on publicly available information at the time of recording. If anything changes, reality is to blame. Not me. Bing, bam, boom. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Don't drive with no hands. How you guys doing? Yeah, so I don't remember what was happening back here in the past. Something. We might skip around a couple streams because the stream after this one is a cooking stream. This one is Brooke is talking about another stalker. And then the other one's titled, Apparently I Messed Up, go figure, so that would be good. And then, where's the other one that caught my eye? Oh, cops are out again. Imagine being such a loser. You hang at Walmart at 2 a.m. for 6 hours. Losers and caps. So that one sounds good. That's not the right one.
So, what we're going to do is I've got $140 left in my name. First of all, I wanted to show y'all where I made my truck payment. That's what I was doing. I gotta cut it on. I've got 140 bucks.
Oh, I said no hands, but yeah, don't drive with no pants either. Is it illegal to drive without pants? Probably. You should probably have pants on.
I've got a half tank of gas. I've got a lady that was on Facebook earlier. I had some of my designer bags. I have a few knockoffs, but I do also have a few good bags. I will say that up recently, I did not know that designer handbags actually hold their value and can go up if they're rare. And so I will keep this information every time in my head if I'm able to sell some of these handbags. So my goal is to I've got to pay more on the 2nd for the truck of September. Yes. In 2 days. Yes. As of Sunday, I still owe more money. I just don't even want to talk about it. It pisses me off so bad because I have the paperwork to refinance and they just don't even try to help me. So I asked them that it was because when I made my payment last, I actually paid extra. And I said, yeah, that sounds about right. Because I normally do. If I have the $700 and $100 more, I'll pay $100 more. So the last time I made my payment, I actually paid $130 more than was needed at the time, and that's why this payment is only $580. You see what I'm saying? So because the total payment is $700. So the $575 that I paid today is shy of $125, and I paid extra in the month of June because I missed July and August. So it's paid, but they're gonna be calling me come fucking Monday. So I've got to figure something out. I've got $40. Now, if it wasn't already Friday after 5, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I would have went and done. I would have went and filed that paperwork to sue those people, because if I can get my money from them, then that'll be enough money to last me for the next 6 months. I can pay my bills. Hell, if I'm
Sue the Carpinos will be good for 6 months. That's a wackadoodle.
Able to get $9,999, that is enough to pay a truck for a year, and I won't have to stress about it. You see what I'm saying? And this is what I typically do. So
what do you wait? What do you mean? This is what you typically do? Is go sue somebody for 10 grand, and then your truck's paid for a year?
Sucks that they've kind of fell the way that they have, but the dance industry has taken a nosedive. Unless you're a prostitute, you don't make money dancing. All of the good clubs have went down the drain.
Well, that's not good to see, Tay. I'm sorry you're sick. I'm still kind of sick. Not so sick as I was, but I was sick 3 days ago.
And I like to be in that environment. I was in that environment because I was led to believe that it was beneficial for me, and it's not. It's not beneficial for anyone. How long have I been out of dancing? 2 weeks, a week? And listen at how different I already sound talking about this. A week ago, I was saying, oh, it's great. Because when you're in it, everybody around having a good time, and you feel bad for not enjoying it. And if the kid goes in his faces and you feel uncomfortable, honey, you're not a whore.
Oh my. Everything's messing
You know,
up.
because I was around it too long, I almost lost myself. I think that, not a lot, but I do have a few, like 1 or 2 old friends that still dance that are my age and a little bit older than me. And I think for the most part, the only money that they really make on a consistent basis is some of their older customers that come and see them maybe once a week. But back in the day, the regulars would come and see them, 2-3 times a week. When you go from
Hit the jam, Aaron. The turn signal.
having 50 regular customers that keep you financially afloat throughout the month to having none.
There's no court this morning. It's tomorrow apparently. It's not updated online though. So, that's just what I was told yesterday.
80% of Americans are paycheck to paycheck. I don't know. But also, going back to doing things for cheaper, that immigration thing applies to the strip club, because I realized that these girls from Cuba and Guatemala, and I'm naming a few that I know for a fact, they do stuff for super cheap and all extras. See, they used to not allow it. You know what an extra is? Anything that you can imagine. Sexually, that's an extra. In the day, if they caught you doing extras, they'd fire your ass. But not anymore. Now they want you to do that stuff. And I don't behave like that. Especially not
Brooke is a angel apparently.
sober. And that's the main reason I don't like alcohol, or, alcohol, is because alcohol gets you drunk so quick.
Yeah, Dylan's case is still tomorrow, so she'd have to show up either way. I think, isn't Jason's? Jason's is as well.
And it changes your personality. It changes almost like the damn DNA in your damn thinking. I don't like alcohol. Never have.
Jason's.
And being in the club, I'm just around it, and it's not good for you. And then you're sitting there and you're like, damn. I literally have so much to offer somebody, but the only thing that these people care about is getting laid. That's when you know you need to get out of there. Like, that shit's not healthy for you, and being around
Yeah, Jason's is tomorrow too.
girls that do stuff like that and involved in drinking and drugging, it's the devil. It started raining here. I'm hoping it cools it off. I got in the truck a while ago, and it felt like my air.
They moved it to tomorrow, and they said that she needs a mental health evaluation. I don't know why she hasn't had that yet, and that's all I know, so we'll find out more tomorrow. And she has those 2 other cases tomorrow too, so 3 cases tomorrow.
It wasn't working, and I was like, why is this not working?
I hope so. I don't actually know for sure though. So I should probably wake up and see. My sleep schedule's all messed up. Probably pay attention to chat more. Are you guys? Let's see. I'll do a poll.
I looked down and it said 92 degrees, so that's why.
Bombastic side eye.
I thought it was supposed to be like 80 degrees today, but now it says 82, but maybe because of the rain, it did say 92. It might hold off a little bit because of the rain.
I mean, we know Dylan, and Dylan has to be there, right? So we could always ask Dylan, but if you are going, go just say something in chat that'll catch my attention. So I can put it in my mind. I can remember who's going tomorrow.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start pulling. Oh damn, it's raining! Son of a biscuit! I forgot it's raining. Maybe it's gonna stop. I hope so.
Tinkerbell hippie.
Ugh. I mean, it's just a light drizzle. I'm gonna try to find those purses and see if I can't post some of them. I had one lady ask about this the pink Calvin Klein one, the big one. It looks like the Louis Vuitton saddlebag type of, not saddlebag, but the Louis Vuitton.
It's at the courthouse.
Classic tote bag. You know, it's like that big and like it's got the LV on it and the two leather straps. It looks like that, but it's Calvin Klein. It's pink with a gold chain and gold embellishment. I think I carried that purse for like a month. It was just so big. She was asking me if her laptop would fit in it, so I need to see if my laptop will fit in it. Mine's smaller though, because you know I got that crappy Chrome
Brooke did the flea market? Brooke used to do a flea market on this channel?
book. So
I've never seen her do a flea market, so yeah, I guess I would be if that is something she did.
let me tell you something about that little crappy Chromebook though. I can do all of my schoolwork on that little crappy Chromebook. I bought that thing for like $125 and I've had that computer for 2.5 years now, and it's been a great computer for me, for a beginner. Okay, for a beginner. We didn't have computer class in my school. Sure didn't. Middle school, they had a computer lab and it had like just a few computers, and it was those old box ones with the floppy disks. I remember playing Oregon Trail in high school.
Oregon Trail? You mean Oregon? Somebody's cutting syllables out. A lot of computers have floppy disks. Did it have one of those ball for mouse track balls?
And also, where in the world was Carmen Sandiego?
I know, yeah, I remember that show.
When I was in high school, that was one of my favorite games. Do y'all remember that?
It was a
the
game?
Oregon Trail and Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Seriously, if somebody had that on a computer right now, I could sit down and play it for like 5 hours. Because it was so much fun. I miss the good old days.
We had Math Circus on our computer and like Final Frontier? I think it was called Final Frontier. Let me look it up.
Oh, so the laundromat. So I go in there to do clothes. I put them in the wash. And I got on the phone with Allie to argue with them for an hour, 30 minutes. And then I go back in to switch my clothes over, and I couldn't find a buggy. Y'all, it was so busy today. There were tons of people in the laundromat. Typically, it's not that many. You'll have 1 or 2 stray people, you know, 1 or 2 stray people in there, in and out the doors, switching over clothes. But it was literally 10 to 15 people in there. It was the busiest I've ever seen it. I guess everybody's getting laundry done before the weekend. I don't know. But there was this little old couple in there, little old man, little old woman, and he had carried all the clothes in and put them in the wash, and they were standing around talking, and then, oh my God, look. Oh my God. What is that? What is that? It's a tire. Damn, bro, somebody, where's he at? He got to be around here somewhere. He lost a tire. He didn't get far. I can promise you that. He didn't get far. He did not get far away. Oh, you just gonna come on out here, I see. I wonder where he went. Oh, there's another one. So, oh, there it is. I told you. What'd I tell you? There he is. Poor fella. I'm praying for you. At least you didn't flip your load. At least you didn't lose your load. R.I.P. tire. I knew he didn't get far. He made it farther than I expected, honestly. I guess the other damn 15 had him going. Is it 18 or 16 wheeler? 2, 4, 6, 8. I don't know, y'all. Does anybody know how many wheels are on a tractor trailer? I thought it was an 18-wheeler. Or is it a 16-wheeler? Can it even be a 16-wheeler? I'm trying to like add and divide to see how many axles you would need. Like, let me stop before I hurt myself. Lord. What was I talking about? Oh, the laundromat. So I go to switch my clothes over and there's no buggies. Like the little buggy you have to put your clothes in and like carry it to the dryer. And
I can't find this game. I don't know what game it was.
I saw this little old lady and she looked so sweet. I was like, can I borrow your cart? And she was like, sure. So I take her cart and I get my stuff and then I bring her cart back and she's like, thank you. And I'm like, no, thank you. And then the Bold and the Beautiful came on. At this point, I'd walked out, got
What's going on, Ghostface?
on the phone with Allie and then came back. And the Bold and the Beautiful's on. And her husband says something about the Bold and the Beautiful. And I said, wow, I didn't even know this was still on. I said, I used to watch this with my grandma growing up. And, you know, the guy and her was like, yeah, it's been on forever. You know, we're just shooting the shit. And then somebody said something about a holiday or something. And I said, is that Monday? I said, so it is. Labor Day is on Monday. So just so you know, the gym is going to be closed. I'm glad that old lady told me because I wouldn't have been able to wash my ass. I'm going to have to wash my ass as soon as they close.
Fucking always. There was a point in time when I first found Brooke, I guess, or stumbled across her, where every day she would mention washing her ass. It was like her favorite catchphrase. Putt saves the zoo was another game. That's an old game that was hip and happening in the day.
Sunday night, and then I won't be able to shower again until Tuesday morning. Unless I drive an hour and a half away to another uncertainty that comes with this. And I'm probably going to lose service because look at this. Not good. Not good. I'm driving right into the eye of the storm. Oh, look at the cows. Look at the cows. They're so cute. I want one. I just want to squeeze one. Can I have one baby cow? One baby cow.
Nothing happened at court yesterday. Everything's tomorrow.
Cow. Sunset's kind of pretty.
They said, get out of here, Brooke. Come back in 2 days.
Uno más moo. Uno más moo. Ugh. So purses, I'm going to try to post those jeans, those rock revivals that are like 6 inches too big. I'm going to try to post those. Say 27 on the inseam, but they're probably stretched out to a 30 if I'm just being honest. Because they're wipers. Hello. Well, at least my storage is paid for August, so I don't have to worry about that.
This is August 30th, so I would hope everything is paid for the month that's the end of the month.
My cell phone, my gym membership is not due till the 17th. And actually, my phone got pushed back to like the 25th, remember? Because it was off for like 4 days. So I've never had that happen. In over a decade of being with Boost Mobile, I've never had my service suspended.
Birthday's August 30th? This was on your birthday. Back in the past. We're almost in August, though. I guess I should come up with a fancy thing for September.
I really hope things don't get worse in 25, but I do not see the light at the end of the tunnel with everything we have going.
They haven't updated the docket yet, but I don't say anything. I'll just be like, continued to the 19th.
Oh, it's getting worse. Look at this. It's just getting darker and darker.
Well, they could go... they could also go to the stream from yesterday and just go to the end of the stream and see what was up as well. I don't want to tell people how to live their lives, but yeah, I'm sorry if I don't answer everyone's question. That's the same question, but they could even go back on the stream. I'm trying.
Darker. Can y'all smell the rain? I smell the rain a lot. Like, when it's coming, I can tell it's coming. Another telltale sign is the leaves on the tree flip over. If you pay attention to the leaves, like a maple or something that has a big leaf pattern, the leaves typically like flip funny too. Science. I love that shit.
She loves science?
Damn, it's windy. Ah! of the tiger.
Oh, that's crazy. The thumbnail for this is Eye of the Brook. I was like, Eye of the Tinker. I don't know. I was singing Eye of the Tiger earlier. I don't know if she was gonna.
Cream of the crop. It's the cream of the crop. That's what I hear every time I. Oh, did y'all see that? Oh my God, that was God. Did y'all see that? There was lightning right here. Oh wow. I wonder if I go back and see if it'll be in the video, because that.
I don't know. Let's go. I didn't see anything. Did you guys see anything? I might have been looking at chat when something happened.
Cream of the crop. It's the cream of the crop. That's what I hear every time I.
Oh, there was some lightning.
Oh, did y'all see that? Oh my God, that was God. Did y'all see that? There was lightning right here. Oh wow. I wonder if I go back and see if it'll be in the video, because that was wild. It was a huge thunderbolt, lightning bolt. The eye of the tiger, it's the cream of the crop. That's what I need to do. I need to do some of those videos where you reword things and you're like, have y'all seen, there's one girl that did it about menstrual cycle. She's like, I got cramps, ow. It was a whole different song though. So you use the tune, but you rewrite the words into like something that's humorous. It is really.
Yeah, it's just that all the time. Like with the Police Don't Take Me to Jail song. I don't have no money for bill. That's like, I think it's the Sandman song, right?
Looking dark, you guys. I might, oh my freaking God. Did y'all see that?
That one was crazy.
I hope this shows in the video. Screw Apple.
Screw Apple. There's nothing wrong with Apple. It's just shitty cell reception. Get out of this fucking town.
Never picks up anything. And
Extra beans. You're up in my broadcast for only beans?
At Tiff36 super chatted $5. I missed the end yesterday. I know they ordered a evaluation, but did the people that went have anything extra to report?
Not that I saw, no. Unfortunately not. I wish it was more juicy. It was kind of lackluster. That's what I'm just going to expect, and then if I get surprised, that's better, right? That'd be like, something crazy is gonna happen. Because like they just moved it to the 19th. I mean, everything else is on the 19th. That makes sense. I forgot that the two other cases are on the 19th. Thank you for the 5, Tim.
interesting. So
Unless someone said something and I just didn't see it, but I don't think they did.
it was thundering and lightning last night. The wind was so bad, I thought that there was a pack of raccoons trying to break into my truck, and it was just the wind. It was just the wind. I was like, damn, that bold
Yeah, pack of raccoons can sometimes sound like the wind.
egg got these raccoons going crazy. Because remember, I bought boiled eggs?
Pack of dirty little hamsters.
And I had one left, and I'm laying in bed, and I'm like, why is the truck moving? And I'm like, and it's got to be raccoons or a cat or something, because that's going to be a big problem if you if you ever stay in your car. It's like raccoons and squirrels, mice. I read online that mice are horrible for car livers. They can actually
I think Brooke y'all's just trolling.
make nest in your engine. Look at how dark it's getting, y'all.
They won't make a nest in your engine. She said raccoons will make a nest in her engine. Mice will make a nice... mice? Squirrels? Oh no, she said raccoons. Hold on. Let me just put it back.
And I'm like, and it's got to be raccoons or a cat or something, because that's going to be a big problem if you if you ever stay in your car. It's like raccoons.
Yeah, I know. Don't say that, Brooke, y'all. This isn't that, like, this isn't that kind of chat. There's, like, a lot of crazy chats on YouTube. I don't know. This isn't one of them. People don't like it.
And squirrels, mice. I read online that mice are horrible for car livers. They can actually make nest in your engine. Look at how dark it's getting, y'all. I'm scared. Holy shit. It just went from day to night in 20 minutes.
Raccoons.
Look
Them damn raccoons.
at it. That's not good. Lightning. But I thought maybe the boiled egg that was like half open in the package, I was like maybe it's the boiled egg that got the
Jeremy.
raccoons bouncing off my car. You can usually hear them up front, but also back to what I was about to say, mice can actually make whole nest. Raccoons too. It said raccoons, squirrels, mice, And there was something else in there that's probably important. I can't remember.
Thanks for the beans. You're up at my broadcast throwing me beans?
Summer B super chatted $4.99. Steve, do you think she will go right back to filming when she does get out?
Hell yeah. Yeah, I do think she will. Because she said she's coming back harder than ever when she gets out. She's gotta, it's just another thing. She went to jail for more crimes she didn't commit. And then she's gonna play semantics and say, I never said I was gonna do anything, even though she said, I will kill your kids. That wasn't a direct threat. That was just Brooke being silly. She'll say something like that. Unless, like, she's court ordered not to. But here's the thing. She was court ordered not to talk about Planet Fitness people. Or Planet Fitness in general. She still did that. So I could see her violating it. Who knows what'll happen. Thank you for the 5, though, Summer.
Remember, it said all of them can make nest. It's very common for them to make nest in the inner part of your hood.
If she's ordered to stay off, I could see her, like, making another account and rebranding. Because she'll be like, they'll never know. You know what I mean? But we'll know. Someone will always know. Someone will be like, who is this crazy lady? And then another person will be like, oh my God, that's Brooke. And then they'll come here and say, Brooke is over here. James was on like a random fucking stream. And within 5 minutes, someone let us know. So I'm sure if Brooke does do that, we'll find out.
And then they sleep in there during the day. And then at night, when you're asleep, they come on the inside, just like a house. So if you're camping out of your car, if you're sleeping in your car, you're going to have to work very hard to keep the animals from breaking into your car.
Right. Yeah.
I read a Reddit thread on Reddit.
The fake mustache and the glasses.
This girl, literally, y'all, I'll have to post the video one day. It was on a Reddit thread, and it was a video of a girl who come out to her car one night. Let me start over. She gets off of work. She drives home. Ow. Oh, it hurts. She gets home. She gets in the house.
Oh, God. We're going to the storage shed. We're going to lose reception.
She later comes back out of the house to go to her car to get something. And lo and behold, her car is torn to shreds on the inside. The upholstery was ripped. There was raccoon poop everywhere. And the raccoon, at this point, the woman doesn't want to open the door. She's like videoing it for her insurance company. Smart woman. And she finally opens the door and the raccoon runs out. But he had caused over $3,500 worth of interior damage to her vehicle. So apparently he got in. I'm going to show you because I have this
Is like raccoon mischief covered under insurance?
problem, and this is where I be worried they gonna come in. If you have a glove box like this, I'll show you. Skirt. I'm also gonna try to wait for this rain to stop for a minute. I gotta pee. Of course I have to pee. With no bathroom around. Let's see if I can get this light up. It's a damn fan. So right down in here, okay, you see the inside? Right back in there where there's a lip. Hold on, let's see if I can get my hand in there. Right here. Supposedly, they can get in here through somewhere in there.
I wonder if Sam Page, do you think Sam Page would go to court and say, Your Honor, this woman here, she uses YouTube to make threats to kids and get paid for it, and that's a terrible way to make money, and she shouldn't be allowed on the internet. I don't know. How do they get Letitia Collins off the internet?
But mine looks like it has more plastic, but down in the bottom it doesn't.
That was my Sam Page impression.
So, oh, that's what's been keeping my damn thing from shutting. That's the visor for right here. It broke off, and now the light doesn't work because it broke off. It was on its last leg. It's okay. Years of living in this car, I'm surprised it made it that long. But yeah, so apparently they can come through here. Apparently they can come through the firewall underneath where your feet are down here, where the pedals are. Apparently they can come in from down there. There's like a flap that can come down and they can come through. I don't know how often this issue happens, but I do know that I'm terrified of it happening. And if it was going to happen, I think that it would have happened by now because I've been in my car, you know, I moved to Florida for a year, and then I moved back in my house for like a month, and then I moved back in my car. So if it was going to happen, I think it would have happened before now. I don't think I have to worry about that. Now I'm wondering if I should go ahead and grab... Shit, I needed to vacuum first. See, this is what I'm saying. You don't know if you can just put everything back.
Have you guys ever had an animal break into your car like this? I've never seen this happen. I've never heard of this.
Back in your car.
I mean, it must happen. I've seen cars that don't even have, like, bottoms to them. Like, it looks like a Flintstone car. Like, if you put your feet down, you're going to hit the ground kind of thing. So, obviously, animals can get into that, but I've never seen any. I've never gone into a car and seen animals. Spiders, maybe a bee.
Or if you're going to have to take everything back out on Sunday, Monday, when you ain't got more money. So, I guess I'm just going to leave my
You've had plenty of mice in cars? Mice is common? Oh, that's scary.
bed like it is for now. It's also raining, so we're just going to grab this purse. These purses. I got a potty so bad. Dang it. Always. The worst freaking time. You know why? Because I sit there and drink those 2 things of water.
I guess, I remember Lucy Ora? Lucy Ora's bus was all fucked up because she had just left it in that rainforest for however long, and mice and rats have been chewing up everything. So even when she got a key, it wouldn't start. Like, it was all fucked up.
Water at McDonald's. But my lips feel better, so I know that's what I needed. And matter of fact, before we head back, I'm gonna drink another bottle of water. While I think about it.
Apparently 18% of 200 people are going to court tomorrow, so I don't know, you guys. You gotta go and let me know that you're going so I know who to look for in chat tomorrow. I can make you blue so we can see it better.
I try to do it. Oh God, y'all. Did I have that? Oh. Frick. Ugh. All right. I do miss this basket, and those tortillas are good. I'm gonna bring this basket. It's got those sardines and mustard. Sweet. So this has my spoon in it too, so I can damn eat, and I don't have to worry. Y'all know I ain't been able to find a spoon to eat with. It sucked.
She got just one spoon like Mark.
Let's see if I can find this purse.
A snake or frog in the car?
Oh, sorry. Well, it's getting wet. It's starting to rain bad, y'all. I'm looking for that. I might have to just start pulling stuff out. Damn it. Ah, ant pal. Ah! Look. What the fuck?
Infestation?
Oh my God, y'all, they're in the freaking food. Oh my God. Look at this ant pile. Oh my God, it's oatmeal. Oh my fucking God.
Why does Brooke always have food in her storage places? This isn't to put food in. She did this in the shed too. Remember the infestation? And it was all oozy, goopy, fucking carpenter ants.
There's my pen. Do y'all see this? Can y'all see this? Hold on. Jesus Christ. It's gonna get worse if I don't get... Oh my God, they're all over my feet. They're all over my feet. They're everywhere, y'all. They're all over my shoes. Look.
I don't see anything, to be honest. I know the camera's not the best quality. I don't see one ant.
I just saw one on there. Where'd he go? Okay. Okay. I don't know where this purse is, but we need to clean this tomorrow.
She's like a scanner darkly. She thinks there's bugs all over her.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull everything fucking out tomorrow. I'm gonna sort everything into a pile to sell and everything into a pile to keep. We're gonna set this up like a fucking bedroom. We're gonna put my shit back in my truck.
What?
Jesus. I don't even want to
We're gonna sleep in here? You can't do that.
put this back in there because how did they get in there? It's not even open. So I'm like, how did they get in there? Yeah, it's not open. I need these for the sardines and oysters. So we'll take these. So why are they going in the box? They're all in the box. Little frickers. Alright. I just want to make sure that there's no, like, stuff in there, you know? Where's this
Like ants?
purse? I'm gonna have to find this purse because I think this woman's trying to buy it. Damn it, I keep stepping in those damn ants. I also need all of my cell phones. I have like 15 cell phones that I wanted to go through and see if I could sell any of those phones. I also need this water. Jesus. Of course it's locked. Would it be me if it wasn't? You know, anything to make my life just a little bit more difficult. Thank you so much to Reagan again. Reagan. I think it's Reagan.
Yeah.
Reagan is spelled
15
with
cell
or is that
phones.
R-A-G-A-N? Is that Reagan or is it Regan? I'm sorry, R-E-G-A-N. Water. I guess I'm gonna just have to text. Ouch! We're gonna take this too, so that we can clean the seat.
Yeah, she could open her own cell phone company. She could compete with Beast Mobile. She could call it Beast Mobile. She can compete with Boost Mobile.
So that's what I was gonna say. So tomorrow I'm gonna go and vacuum out the back of everything and wipe down everything back there. And then we'll come. I washed
The Mr. Beast and sewer.
my sheets, so my sheets clean. I just left the laundromat. These are all clean. I just haven't put them up. Guess what I forgot to wash though? My shorts. So we're gonna clean all of this up tomorrow, vacuum this out, and try to reorganize everything. But I'm gonna have to get this all cleaned up before. Dude, I don't know where it went, and I feel horrible because I posted it. I pulled it out of here. And I don't see it now. I don't know if I could have thrown it in one of these totes. Nope.
Never gonna break my back.
All right, let's try this one. Oh, damn ants.
Ants everywhere, man.
Nope. Hey, there's my shorts, though. We'll take those for tomorrow because I don't have anything to wear. I mean, I have the same clothes I've been wearing for 3 days. White shirt, shorts. That's good enough for now. All this stuff is clean because when we switched everything in, these stay clean. I never put dirty clothes in these. Dirty clothes have never even seen these containers. So I don't know what the frick the purse is. I'll throw it down in there. Nope. See, I'm so upset. Now all my stuff's getting crushed. Like, I've had these hats for forever, and only until this situation, I've taken care of them.
Only until I stopped making the fucking truck payments and then failed as a stripper did my hats get destroyed, and I'm upset about that. What a fucking... Whose fault is that? Not the hats.
Is it here? No, that's my organizer for the back of my car. Damn, I'm gonna have to text her and tell her that I don't know where the fuck it's at. Sorry, lady. I don't have my shit together because I surrounded myself with fucking losers in my youth. Ugh. All right, put this up.
Starface, it was you that lent her money and she paid you back and she paid you $50 extra. Okay. Yeah, see, I was like, there was somebody that lent her money, and she did pay them back, but I can't remember who it was. So it was you. Okay.
I'm sorry. You're fine. Stop crying. You're fine. Did you lose a tooth? Okay, then. You're fine. Oh, my bag. I also need my notebook for school. That's another thing, like, I'm trying to do the school stuff and trying to see if I can do a late start for certain classes, and I don't even have my notebook for half the
Good morning, Tash.
stuff I need it for. So there's the Jordans. So where's the pink bag? Y'all see anything pink? I don't see nothing pink. I see red.
I don't know. I don't know why the bag would be with the Jordans. Jordan!
Also want this bag. And that's it. I don't want to put too much back in here. I am going to come tomorrow after I vacuum that out and move the bed. I am going to come and put, at the very least, my bed back on its damn platform, because my bed on its... I regret not taking pictures. I don't have before and after pictures of my butt.
What?
I wish I did, because just from the past 2 weeks of doing those booty exercises, I already noticed a significant difference. When I say significant, you can see it with the eye. Like, you know? So I know what I'm doing is working. It's just being consistent and not being stressed and being in there. All right, how much battery does this have? Because I don't know where the cord is. Half a battery. All right, I use like Fabuloso, laundry detergent, water. You just put it in there. And I actually soak my surfaces and then I just vacuum it up with this, but we'll do that tomorrow when we go to the car wash. I got my makeup and beauty stuff so that my skin's not dry, and I'm getting the hell out of here. I can't see anything else I need right now. I was looking for that bag and I can't find it. I've actually been enjoying not having as much stuff on me as
Yeah, she loves not paying that truck.
usual. It's just my bed's uncomfortable, but I can make it comfortable sleeping at an angle, so it's okay. It'll do for one more night. It'll do for one more night. All right, did I get everything? Okay, so we actually grabbed quite a bit of stuff. And we'll organize this stuff tomorrow. I'm not doing it tonight. I've got to go find something to eat. I actually want like this mom and pop's place. Get me a little like $7 plate with vegetables. That's what I need. I need real food. When you're out here eating processed food every day, you're gonna feel it. If you're waking up feeling like crap, that's why. Because of the food. Absolutely 1000%. Eating these little processed
Hell yeah, she broke her kid's arm.
cakes and stuff, living on stuff like that,
Cake.
you're gonna feel like ass.
She's like, I don't eat cake. She's cake every day. It's just a weird thing for her to say she doesn't do, that she does every day.
Okay. Where are we going? Thank. And when we get to McDonald's or whatever, I'll actually show y'all the Cash App from the actual Cash App. I had to take a picture because that phone, that purple phone, does not work without Wi-Fi. So that's why I just have a picture. But when we get to Wi-Fi, I can show y'all that I made the payment in actual time. You know what I mean? In real time. Yeah, this phone only works if I have the internet. But I need this phone because my Apple won't let me download any more apps. It says my storage is full because of YouTube. So do I throw away all of my hard work? Or do I use a spare phone to use for my apps, which is what I do. My Planet Fitness, my First Citizen, my Cash App, everything is on that other phone for me to be able to use the apps. Okay, well, I didn't get soaked, but it is storming, and I'm actually grateful. Can y'all believe I did that to my elbow? It hurts so bad. I was sitting here one night. I ate a big old gummy, and I was sitting here, and the leather ripped
A big ol' one.
my skin off my elbow, like carpet burn.
Yikes. Yeah, I remember she did that. It looks worse than it did when it happened.
And then I keep hitting it, so that doesn't help. So I got protein. What else? oysters. I do love oysters. I don't know why though. I want one of these. I just ate half of, or more than a half of a banana. I'm gonna actually throw this out.
Yeah, no, what's in the past is the past. I can only discourage people from helping her now, which is what I'm doing.
Some deer will eat it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Hey, 10 out of 10.
We're like 75%. That's not bad. That's good. Like, that's almost 100. So, I can manage.
Bro.
Thanks for asking, Victoria.
I normally don't litter, but that's food, so some little squirrel will thank me later. If it ain't too mushy from the rain, but I'm sure the birds will get to it before then. Do they?
She did have court yesterday, but she also has court tomorrow. And nothing happened yesterday. They were like, we'll do this tomorrow with everything else. Because she has the 2 other cases tomorrow too. Cases? Would they be cases? Things? Whatchamahoots?
They fly in the rain? Of course not. Brooke, there's no birds out. Things with science, right? One would think that they would not fly because the weight of the water on their fur would drag them down, right? I could be tripping. We'll Google it. But for now, I'm
What is she saying? Flies with fur? What's flying around with fur?
gonna go. I gotta go find some food.
Yeah, Dylan and Jason is tomorrow. That's why I was like, if worse comes to worse, we can just ask not Jason. We can just ask Dylan what happened at court, because Dylan has to be there.
Probably go live later and share my plate of food with you guys. I'm really craving like collard greens and like macaroni and cheese and like fried okra or something. So I'm gonna go find that, but I have to have my phone. There's no sticky fingers around here. Not at all.
Imagine Miss GT 500 commits Grand Theft Auto to get put in jail with Brooke, just so she can chill with her.
But I love you guys, and we'll talk in a little while. I've got to go over. I've got to hook onto the Wi-Fi and handle some school stuff to see if I'm eligible to start late classes. But y'all be safe and enjoy the cooler weather. Bye, y'all. Pray for me, because God knows I need it, and I'm praying for y'all. But that's just me. I have people that showered first thing in the morning. I don't know how they did it. I can't do that. I cannot. I can't even imagine having to wake up first thing in the morning and having to shower. I've had to before.
What do you mean? There's a nice feeling.
For special instances, but like, you know,
special instances.
Work and stuff. Obviously, if I have work, I'm gonna shower before I go in. But I don't typically wake up and shower first thing in the morning. I like to have my coffee, drink my tea. I want to make this bed and then I want to eat back there. So I'm gonna work on that real quick. And then, guess how much this plate was? Look at all this food.
No, we're not watching you eat. Fuck that. It's just a weird intro. Anyways, Brooke is in the gym. Brooke is getting food. Apparently I messed up. Oh yeah, that one. Let's see what this one's about. What did she mess up?
I'm so stressed out. So I just got done. I'm literally pouring sweat. I didn't even like grab half of what I need because it's so hot. And I had to delete my video because apparently when I lifted my shirt to wipe my mouth, I grabbed the wrong part. I grabbed it too much and fucking showed my tit.
Oh. I mean, there's still a video up on her channel where she shows her for JJ. And I'm sure other things. It's, oh my goodness.
So I'm sure that'll be all over porn sites now because some
no
weirdo is fucking obsessed with me like the other people fucking stalking me. And
maybe this is a good point. Like, she isn't, right? So I guess it isn't the way Brooke thinks. It's crazy that she thought that she'd be like, what? The most fucking recommended thing on Cornhub or whatever?
And making content about me, and of course you flag these things and YouTube doesn't even take them down. YouTube literally is just...
What do you mean? You can take your own video down, Brooke. You're flagging your own video? And YouTube's like, no, we're keeping this up. You just delete the video, you wackadoodle. What is she talking about?
It's like... I'm gonna shut up before I get my platform taken down. Y'all know what I was about to say.
What the fuck is that?
God, I'm so fucking stressed. I don't know if it's like the first of the month. I don't know, you know, because it is. It's the first of the month.
Oh, is it? Oh my god, did we finally make it? No, it's not the first of the month. It's August 31st. Why are you lying? Why are you always lying? I guess she thought there's 30 days in August. Like I did yesterday.
I know that it's August 31st.
Yeah. But she just don't acknowledge August 31st. It's the first of the month. What is, I don't get it.
My truck is feeling funny.
It's not. It's August 31st. She even acknowledged that. So I'm confused why she's saying it's the first.
I know that it's August 31st, but for me, it's like August... I'm sorry, it's like September 15th.
To see? What is she talking about? No, so it's still August, you guys. It's still August.
My mind is always 2 weeks ahead. So if I have a bill due on the 1st, I was already thinking about it on the 15th of the previous month and already stressing about it on the 15th of the previous month.
She's fucking... Yeah, she confuses me on a daily basis.
Come on, y'all.
I know it's the 31st, but in my mind it's the 15th, so therefore it's September 1st.
Some people have shit to do today. What's holding everything up? It's fucking 50 miles an hour. 65, 70 miles an hour. Fun fact. Since it's already started, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. There we go. I could not find any of my designer bags. I only found one, the one that the lady wanted, but that's because I already had it out of the containers.
Is she gonna start blaming the lady who runs the storage unit for taking her bags now?
From the last time that I was there going through my bags. I have like Coach bags, but like there's stuff all over the inside of them. And I don't think once they've been messed up that you can resell them. Even though vintage Coach is going for a shit ton of money right now.
The vintage Coach with heroin stains in it?
The bags are already ruined. I can't sell them. One of them even has stuff on the outside, the back of it.
There's one time she was in her storage shed. I think it might even have been Randy's shed, and she was like showing us pictures and stuff. She's like, see that spotch there? That's heroin. That's heroin. You see this here? That's a spotch of heroin. So I'm assuming that's what she means by the bags are all messed up.
So it's not sellable. So I got an email from Allie this morning saying that I'm yet again 2 months behind on my truck payment after I just paid that yesterday.
And the grift goes on. I hope and don't lose it.
Because it's the first of the month.
It's not.
So this is what I was scared of. I was scared I was going to make that truck payment and it wasn't going to help. And that seems to be the case because my stuff is still in collections. So do they take it out, or are they just going to leave it in the collections because the first of the month's rolling around and now I owe 2 truck payments again? And I haven't even got a P.O. box because I don't have the money to get a P.O. box. I haven't had the money to get a P.O. box. And I had to pay my truck payment. So it was either get a P.O. box and not make my truck payment, or make the truck payment so that I have a place to sleep for essentially one day And then, you know, it's like I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't.
Look, guys, I don't do needles. I will never do needles, so I don't know how it goes. Maybe her finger slipped and a little bit jumped out of the end, or like when it's in the spoon and she's putting it in the needle, it, like some of it splashed. I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't really gave it much thought. She showed us stains and claimed it was H. I should probably stop saying that scary word, because drugs are bad. Don't do drugs. I saw ants on drugs. Cartoon ants. It was wacky. I don't know if I can show it. It might be copywritten.
I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. And one of the reasons that I wanted to channel was to genuinely get advice from older people to like maybe have some guidance. But
Really?
I have slowly found out that it's hard to find people like that actually know a little bit about everything. You know what I mean?
Like Mario. If you select Mario and Mario Tennis, he's all around good at everything.
I have people giving me advice, and it's clear to me that they have never been through anything that I've been through. I mean, it's such ridiculous advice. It's like, God, I hope you're in this situation, because you're going to end up hurt or dead or missing or whatever. I hope that you never go through this, because you're going to crumble. I wish I knew how to just sell this truck. Carvana used to be the way, but Carvana is trash now. For those that don't know, don't use Carvana. They're scam artists. They're currently
Thanks for the beans. You're up at my
Sued.
broadcast throwing me beans?
being sued by multiple people. Mediation.
Thanks for the
was messed
two.
up, so never even got their title to their vehicle, even though they paid the vehicle off. Other people purchased new cars and got presented with a temporary tag, but a year later still have not received their tag. They're still riding around with a now bad temporary tag. And you know, when they go to try to get help, the DMV tells them one thing, the police give them a runaround, and it really falls back on Carvana.
I've never even heard of Carvana.
Aren't they a new company? I feel like they were just literally just come out like when I got clean, like 5 years ago. I feel like they were like a new year, you know? Like I feel like they came out right before COVID.
Scammers, you ball scammers. Y'all scammers, that's what Brooke says. That's like, I was gonna call her Lisa Evans. Who the hell is her name? Janelle Evans is mom.
So maybe like 5-6 years ago, and already they're having issues. That tells you all you need to know. I need to take a shower so bad. I'm debating if I want to go work out. I've just been so under the weather with all of the
I'm sorry, Holly Ann.
stress. It's physically debilitating. Probably why both of my shoulders now hurt. And you know, the other thinking my hips were killing me and I couldn't figure out why.
Wow, bruh.
It's probably
Yep.
because I haven't been to the gym. No wonder I'm falling apart, because I haven't been to the gym. After you go for a while, you start to feel bad when you don't go. I just had 2 pods. Where'd they go? And you know, another reason I don't like selling stuff online, and I prefer, when I had my little business back last year, I prefer to buy big items and sell them because it just makes it easier. Running around for $5, $10, $15 ain't worth your damn time. And people are broke. And I've seen that in the stuff that I've posted. You know, and they don't want to give you anywhere near 60% of what the item is worth, which is absolutely how it should work. But I like dealing with bigger items, pieces of furniture that I know is going to sell, and I know which pieces sell. And I don't have any of that. The furniture that I have, I'm keeping. I've had my bedroom set for over 10 years. It's from like the 1920s. I'm not selling my bedroom set. It's all I have left. I had 5, 6 bedrooms 3 years ago. You know what I mean? 4 years ago. I literally got rid of everything. That's all I have left for when I get a place one day. So I have a bed to sleep on.
Wait, I don't know. I had to run away for a second. Is she talking about the bed in the back of her truck she's going to use in her apartment or place? She gets one day an apartment, and she just, that's a beneath Brooke, all right? She can't have an apartment. She needs to own her own land and house. She's going to use that bed?
And
that'd be crazy.
there's motherfuckers out here that be like, sell your bedroom set for what? $200? Something that, you know, they would never, though. They would never. They would never.
Who would want Brooke's bedroom set? Used bedroom set?
I just find it humorous. But once again, going back to...
But she's used it before, right? She just bought the bedroom set, never used it, she just threw it in storage? It's wrecked. It's been in there with the ants and the moisture and shit.
People either being envious or just straight up ignorant or whatever. In competition with you, they want to see you freaking fail, you know? Because they are.
DJ, thank you for being a member for 8 months.
They are. And you know, here's another thing. Why did YouTube not flag my video from earlier? It flags it for music. It flags it for, gives me copyright violations left and right. It also gave me a strike on my channel when I first opened my channel. Remember that? The Brodney James thing when he went into cardiac arrest? So I just find it
Did you show someone going into cardiac arrest? I don't think YouTube likes that, no.
humorous that they don't help me ever when I need it. But if it's for the benefit of them, then my stuff's taken down. It just doesn't make sense. YouTube needs to get their shit together. Point blank, period. They need to do a complete reform. They need to fix the live. You need to be able to block people. You need to be able to take your shit down that someone else has stolen quicker.
No one teach her that trick. That's bad.
YouTube loves the drama. They want people arguing. It brings them views. I don't do shit for views because I'm real. It was an honest accident. I was not paying attention. I was brushing my teeth and I grabbed the wrong part of the shirt and lifted it up and whoop, whoopsie daisy, there's a
So why is she complaining? You would have gotten a strike. You should be grateful you didn't get a strike. You can just take the video down. But she's like, why didn't YouTube punish me for that? They punished you for just wearing a shirt that was too tight. Mamma mia.
tit. Oh well, shit happens. It ain't like millions of people ain't already fucking seen them. It ain't like millions of people ain't already seen them.
So you're gonna keep it up?
And you know there's gonna be some weird pervert that fucking takes my video and posts it somewhere. And if that
I'm not going back. I did skip a stream because I was like, Brooke in the gym doesn't sound exciting or anything, right? I don't want to go back and see. So I'm glad that I'm psychic and I just knew to skip that video.
if that's the case, then I can sue them for that. That's different than, you know, that's different. Also, though, I was reading through defamation laws last night, and it just so happens that accusing someone of drug use is just enough to send them back into relapse, and you can absolutely sue somebody for defamation for them telling millions of people that you're on drugs when you are in fact not. That ruins their character. That makes other people prejudge them, and it can fuck your money up. People don't want to deal with drug addicts. People don't want to go to drug addicts' pages and support drug addicts. You see how that works?
You said you were a drug addict. You were the one who told everyone that. So it doesn't matter if you're not doing drugs now. Like, you've already painted yourself as one. You know? People call me a drug addict. I can't say shit. Yep, I've done drugs. I was the one who told you guys that. So it would be silly of me to get mad if anyone said that, right? See how that works?
So, yeah. I just want to put that out there. Got a new river place where you can float down everybody out there on the floats. They were packing up the bus so you can float down the river. They take you up the river and then you float back down to your car on a raft. Crazy. Has gas been cheaper? It's been cheaper in the North Carolina area. And Steph.
Well, it's not like people are just pulling stuff out of thin air, right? Like, Brooke goes into great detail about how she was a heroin addict and stuff. So people are like, you know, do you want to give your money to a heroin addict, ex-heroin addict? It's semantics at that point.
Definitely cheaper, and gas is always cheaper in South Carolina. It's more expensive in the southern part of Florida and Virginia, which. Oh, I'm gonna show you what I did with my bed if I have service. So it's absolutely crazy to think that somebody could just kick in your front door and tell you to get out of your house and there's nothing you can do. But this is why it's a huge issue defunding the police. If we keep defunding the damn police, there ain't gonna be no police to come for us and help us. Like, that's what happened in Minneapolis. Look at them. They used to have almost 900 officers before George Floyd's death, and then everything happened, and now they've got like 300 officers. They're severely understaffed. So I got my bed back in here and back up on the platform. I vacuumed out everything. There's a hump in the middle because I gotta wash laundry. So that's what I'm doing.
Is Mark in jail? I don't know. You want me to check? Let's go see.
Now I'm about to get this stuff out of here. I definitely need this. I felt like I was gonna pass out there, y'all. It's because I haven't been eating right from all this stress. You know,
I'm gonna say no. He posted an hour ago, so maybe I haven't checked in on Mark in like, I think this is day 3. So I don't know if in the past 72 hours Mark has been arrested and got released again or something, but I don't think he's in jail like at this moment in time.
you know what I just realized? There's no bathroom here, and oh yeah, we gotta see, because I really have to go. I had to go when I was at the storage shed. That's one of the reasons I hurry up and got the hell out of there, because I had to go. Wake me up. Oh, can't sing. I'll get a violation for singing. Before you go. Sorry. I love music. It sucks. That's the only thing that I can think of is that that I sang that song. Thanks for the sticker. Or thanks for buying the sticker. Lord, what in the hills have eyes is going on here? Quarters. We should call these shelters for shits and giggles one.
No, you should call him so we can show us the resources that are available.
Day to see if they have any available space for me.
Yeah, do it. Do it right now.
In my experience, all of this is a lie. all of
All this is a lie. Support information. Can't make out that word. Services? Why is it a lie?
the services. Now, I went through this when I left my abuser back in October. It says support throughout the criminal justice process. Bullshit. Assessment of emergency needs. Bullshit. Concerns and assurance for the victim's feelings. Bullshit. Case status, court system, general police procedures, crime victim compensation, safety literature, 50B protective order process. All of this is bullshit.
Can't please everyone. You know, Heather Gillespie wanted a 5-bedroom apartment. And they were like, no, there's the shelter. It's kind of like Brooke. It's all bullshit. They didn't want to hear her story, and they didn't want to, I don't know what resources Brooke was expecting, but she didn't like him. So she went back to Randy.
Counseling, community agencies, area victim witness programs, crime prevention, safety programs. Your tax dollars being wasted. They just put some words on a piece of paper to make it look like they're doing something. It's the same office I went to last year, and they did nothing. But, you know, they got to put something on paper to get that funding. Scammers.
IBEC? 1, 2, 3. Thank you for being a member for 1 month.
Scammers, they're all scammers. All right. Oh, damn it. Every single time. I hope that, I might not have enough money to wash clothes because I have to have quarters, and I don't think I have enough. Let's go see how much it is. Lord, I need both hands. 1. Might have to go to Cash Points and get some money, y'all. 1, 2. Jeez Louise. Anymore. So that's how far up this bed comes. And I actually got both my totes in here. One is full of stuff that I want to sell. The other one is full of clothes I'm going to wear. These are my food containers, but I also grabbed, here, I'll show you. I also grabbed, and a lot of these phones are still in good condition. Some Motorola G-Touch, another touch screen phone. These are from when I was on drugs, and you can tell. Look at the burn holes. Ain't that crazy? So I'm gonna see if I can do something with them, but some of them I can't sell because they have evidence on them that I need for my lawsuit in the $250,000 case. I've got stuff going back to 2006, the year before I met my abuser.
2006, the year before I met my abuser. 2006. 2006, the year before I met my abuser. Do you know how old I was in 2006? Do you guys want to know? Do you guys want to know how old I was in 2006? I was 16. Do you know how old that makes Brooke in 2006? That makes Brooke 19. 16, 17, 18, 19. And that was a year before she met her abuser, which would have made her 20. And that's why she says, I don't care if I was 20. Because she was fucking 20.
So I've got to have that stuff to represent well, at the very least, give to an attorney so that
Little things like that. I'll die on this hill.
they can help me.
I don't give a fuck.
But some of them,
Sick of Brooke's lying.
I can get rid of. I can tell you one thing, drug addicts don't have that many damn phones. They would have done sold them years ago. Drug addicts don't look nothing like me, baby, and they also don't have electronics and iWatches and fucking computers and, like, I'm not saying all, I'm just saying some. And, oh, here's another one I found, and I don't even know where this one come from. It's a Motorola, some kind of touch. It came, I think somebody gave this to me when I didn't have a phone or something. I can't remember. But it's been in my truck for damn 2 years. So we're going to see if we can get what we need off of them. And I want to smoke. Y'all want to smoke? These pants are so big. Everything's hanging out. I feel like damn Britney Spears over here. 2003. Where is my vape? I had a weed vape, vape, vape. Where's my vape, vape, vape? Yo, I said when we stopped we were gonna smoke and then it disappeared. Let's see if I got one in my book bag. So it looks really good in here. I need to get that stuff off the floor, but it's okay. I grabbed the stuff that was like the most important that I absolutely need like right now. There's my damn tanning glasses I was looking for yesterday. I had to buy a pair in Planet Fitness for 99 cents. And actually they had a deal. They were 64 cents because they had a 25% off deal. One thing that I've started to do is openly tote weapons. You'd be surprised how much that just hanging out of there is a deterrent. When I walk into convenience stores, I figured, why not? And y'all know I got about 50 more, right?
She's like Craven from Spider-Man. Craven.
I just want to let you know. And probably some stuff I ain't supposed to have. But, you know, living like this, if I need to tase a motherfucker, I'm going to
2006, the year before I met my abuser.
tase his ass. So it is what it is. It's better than nothing, I'll tell you that. I don't know where my vape went. I'm genuinely shooketh. Shooketh. What the freaketh? What the freaketh? What in the damn... Y'all, I had that vape, and then I said, when we get there, I'm gonna hit it. And now the damn thing's gone. What in the ever-loving frick? Did I shove it in the back of the seat or something? Here, just sit still for a second, because I want to scream and shout and scream. And I got it. I got it. I shoved it in the back of the seat, apparently.
Woo! Thanks for the beans. You're up at my broadcast throwing me beans?
At Dboz super chatted $2. Thanks for the entertainment, Steve and the glass.
Thank you for the 2, Addy boys. Hi, boss. Hey, bots. Can't wait till the names come back. I hate the ads.
Oh. My hair is so frizzy. It's so
Mud pit.
hot out here. It's sticking to me. I mean, can y'all really believe that shit? Look how deep it is. It's so deep that there's actually an indentation. When you walk by it, you can see where he like pressed down and just ripped something in there. You can see the indentation where it was done intentionally. I mean, it's just crazy. Freaking asshole. I promise you one
I think we would have heard that. I think Brooke did that.
thing when I get
Woo!
this shit figured out.
Thanks for the beans. You're up at my broadcast throwing me beans?
At Kenny Banger super chatted $5. 2006 was flip phones no text, or am I off a little?
I didn't even get a phone till 2009. I didn't need a phone. Life was just happening around me. I was outside in the world, so were people. I think the first iPhone came out in 2007. So there might have been touchscreens before that, like a year before that. I don't know though. I did not have a phone during those times in my life. But thank you for the 5, Kenny.
Out and some money rolling in.
Sure, we could Google it. Let's just Google it.
I'm not playing these games with these people. I'm gonna take their asses to court. Plain and simple. You have no right to do what you did, and to think that it all started with just racially profiling me. You know? It's the messed up part is that I knew that it was gonna happen when I was walking in. And I should have damn.
I mean, like, most of them are Blackberry. I remember Blackberries being around. This the LG Prada. Okay, they said this phone apparently, because she was showing us what more like Motorola whatnots, and I don't know if this is one of them. This came out before the iPhone, apparently, like in 2006.
Always some goddamn weirdo. Can I just say that I'm so sick of fucking weirdos? Get out of my fucking face, sir. I'm standing there. Y'all see me like looking off. I'm like trying to see what the dumbass is gonna do. And of course he sits down as close as he can get to me. My God. Anyways, I should go get. Here's the thing. I can go back and try to ask Walmart for the video of him scratching the car. But you know good and well, Walmart ain't gonna hand that video over. I get racially profiled third world black Asian security guards in UK shops. Yeah, I'm sure it's because you're black Asian. That's why. I mean, I'm sick of. First of all, I've talked about how I was raised in an African American community half of my life. I grew up in foster care, group homes, you know, Section 8 housing. And so.
It wasn't half of her life, though. It was like a couple years, and it was juvie, I'm pretty sure. Half of her life.
For me, I don't see color when I'm out. So I'm kind of oblivious when I'm out to what side of town I'm on because I'm oblivious. So that day that I went into Walmart, it was late at night. It was like 10 p.m. As soon as I pulled in the park.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot. I can't see any Motorola from 2006. I don't know what phone she was rocking from 2006. That was a smartphone, which makes me think she was even older then. Which would be crazy. That'd be pretty crazy. You know she can't transfer things from phone to phone. Like, that's why she's like, I have to buy so many more other phones.
Parking lot. I noticed that there was just.
Nah, I was looking at the Wikipedia for like every mobile phone that was released in 2006, and HTC had like kinda at the smartphone. It was a smartphone. It was not a full touchscreen though. It still had like a couple buttons at the bottom of it. So, and nothing that looks like Brooke's phones. That's why I was like, I was looking for one of Brooke's phones that she showed us.
Groups of people hanging out. It was like a party on a Friday night in the parking lot of the Walmart, which was kind of crazy to me, but once again, I'm on a mission. I want to use the bathroom. I want to grab some ice cream, and I want to get out of there. So that's what I did. But before I even made it in the store, I noticed that there are two Walmart workers and a security guard sitting in front of the store. And I saw his security truck. And, of course, he was illegally parked. And I'm like, well, that's weird. I wonder if they had something happen. Or is he just trying to finesse these two girls? Because it looked like the girls was in to all of their conversations. It looked like the girls were like, in his face. And it looked like, you know what I mean? So when I go walking by, actually, before I even made it to them, I made it out of the car. I glance up at the storefront, which is about maybe 100 yards. I'd parked towards like the back of the parking lot, so I had a little hike. I look up and I notice that they're staring right at me. And so I proceed walking and I'm like, God, I hope this is not an issue. Let me just say hello so that they know like I'm cool or whatever. So they stare at me the whole time I'm walking up to the store. And sure enough, when I walked by and said, hey, they all like, you know? So I was just like, oh, wow, okay, let me get in here, get my shit, and get the hell out. So as I'm in Walmart, though, at the time I wasn't thinking about it, but they had workers following me around the Walmart. And now looking back, I understand the scenario. I see what was going on here. They thought that I was a drug addict.
You're up at my broadcast throwing me beans?
Fakers from DA Reels super chatted $4.99. Cheers to 20 years old Steve not making 37 years old HBC decisions. Woo.
Thank you for the 5. Fakes from the Reels.
And that I was coming to.
I wasn't very smart when I was 20 either, but you know, I guess I wasn't as dumb as Brooke. Maybe I would have been if I was a woman. Maybe I would have been a stripper. I was not a stripper though. I don't think there's a big market for male strippers. There's never an opportunity that presented itself to me.
To steal, I guess. I don't freaking know. That's the only logical explanation, because they followed me around the store to every section that I went to. They had people on me. Now looking back, I understand. And then when I made it to the checkout lane, they grabbed me out of the checkout lane. There's people in front of me, people behind me. They literally singled me out at the checkout lane, opened a whole register just for me to use, and then stood over me while I used it. They absolutely racially profiled me.
Oh my
Absolutely.
goodness.
Absolutely. And you know, here's the crazy thing. When people think that you're on drugs, that makes their jealousy and envy even more when they see that you have nice things. They are making false assumptions that you're a drug addict, and then they see your fancy truck, they get even bitter. They're like, well, how can that fucking crackhead nice shit? So it was already fucking on from the moment they saw me before I even walked in that store, and I felt that energy. It was like a frog in water. The vibrations just going out.
How did you know, Westman?
Out. I could feel it. It did not help that both of these women were over 300 pounds each. That adds a whole nother layer of bullshit that I'm not going to get into. But let me just remind you that I used to weigh over 200 pounds. There is no reason, okay? There is no reason, because I have worked my ass off outside of starvation because I'm financially going through it. But when I first started my weight loss journey, the first 18 months of working out was on hard work. I lost weight because I chose to lose weight, because I worked hard. And anyone that is having health complications from all of the weight on them.
Heather Gillespie, battle stations. Battle stations. We're gonna have to watch it again on Friday. That's okay, it's only Tuesday. Battle stations. Are we ready? Are you guys ready? Tinkerbell Hippie. Coming in hot. Is it gonna fucking
doctors.
hey.
I don't blame any of my doctors for this. I feel like if any one of my doctors ever needed anything, whether they could pay for it or not, if they needed me to come, help them with anything, I would do it. I get along with them fabulously, all their quirks. I trust them. I know that they trust me, and I know that they know who I am. This is pertinent in understanding my situation, because you don't work in healthcare for 10 years and go off the radar undetected as being a crazy person or a sociopath. It's just not realistic. So the defense that they're using, saying that I'm crazy, is bullshit. That's number one.
It's
Number
crazy.
two, there was a period of time in my experience when my mental health was declining sharply and steeply, and that was because I was being extorted by a member of local government and several other people, and basically pushed into the arms of a more experienced and seasoned, some of you might want to call him a criminal, and some of you might want to call him an investigator, and some of you might want to call him a con artist, and I would argue that all three are true. But to the point of being pushed into the arms of this person,
David
when
Shepard.
the authority that you have been raised to believe in and trust becomes your oppressor, becomes the source of your pain, fear, aggravation, confusion, etc., and so forth, you will grab onto whatever you can, whomever you can, that has any sort of anchor into documentation, law, advocacy, etc., and so forth. The detective, so while working at Northwestern, I had a late postpartum hemorrhage after delivering Alexis. She was born in 2013. 2014 is when I finally said, I need to start looking for another job. And I found my next job in either late 2014 or early 2015. I became an office manager for an ophthalmic practice called Infinity Optical in Chicago on Irving and Narragansett, a boutique clinic for testing and treating disorders and diseases of the eyes, as well as fitting patients for contact lenses and glasses. My primary roles and responsibility there were very similar to what they were at Northwestern, but I felt like it was a better fit because they also incorporated some fashion aspects. We were vendors of upscale frames, so Dolce & Gabbana, Ray-Ban, basically any Luxottica brand we were selling. We also had Chanel and Dior at the Winnetka location, eyes on
No
the lake.
table emoji?
Now, working in these positions, I really enjoyed myself and I felt like I was a fabulous match. However, when I was getting a divorce from my second husband and we weren't legally married, we were just living together and together every day and have a child together. And she was my third of 4 children, Alexis. Her big brother and sister, Vivi and Lewis, and I all lived together. So me, Alexis, Vivi, Lewis. I had established custody in the eyes of the court as the primary custodial parent in 2018. However, the kids lived with me their entire lives, a minimum of 4 or 5 days out of the week, and they'd go with their father on the weekend. The big kids' grandparents would pick them up every single day from my home, no matter where I lived, and take them back to their house to prepare them for school. Because since I was a renter and they owned a home, we decided together that it was in the best interest of my children for continuity and the purpose of making friends, etc., and so forth, that they would attend the public school where my in-laws owned a home.
No
so
one's
that's
gonna
what we
do my
did.
coffee table book
Now,
thing. I
picking them
want
up and
the
dropping
coffee
them off
table
every
book.
day, shout out to my in-laws and thank you so much for your help because, yeah, that's exhausting. School is early. To get up that early and drive up to, 15 miles away to pick up the kids. I'm very grateful that I had that assistance, but the point nonetheless is that the children lived with me on a full-time basis. And I have doctors, besides the doctors that I responded to immediately or reported to on a daily basis, there were probably close to 40 or 50 other physicians within the practice who I had FaceTime with on a daily basis, maybe even more. When you talk about other departments of the hospital, it's just, the list is endless. It goes on and on and on and on and on. Now, to speak to the point that you couldn't be crazy in the company of these people, well, of course you can have your quirks and you can be anxious and you can have these other diagnoses, but when a person claims that someone is too crazy to raise their children, that's a different kind of crazy. That's a kind of crazy that would not be functional in an office environment, in a professional environment. So any one of these doctors, in order to get their medical license, must be able to distinguish a mental health crisis. It's part of their training. You don't have to be a psychologist. You don't have to go and refine your skill set and focus to just psychology, but you would need to have a basic level of understanding. Everyone basically starts out as an internist. That's the way that the training goes. Then if you decide that you'd like to get into specialty care, you have, a more focused and rigorous second half of college. Now, as I said, there was never any concern for craziness, but I was diagnosed with PTSD, anxiety, and depression when I was 17 years old. I was sent to Jamaica at 15 years old and abandoned there for a year. And I don't believe it was my mother's fault, so before you go running your mouth about my mom.
Oh, just glitching. Did she end it? We're spinning. It's tech box. Fucking tech box, man. Blah 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 blah. The Wi-Fi. Yeah, because she's driving. Well, they like a local cocoa. Na 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 na. Ba na 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 na. Look at that face. I don't know. We'll give it a couple minutes. She crashed and died. Hopefully not. I don't want anyone dying. I don't want anyone dying on us. I don't know. She usually this just happens for like hours sometimes before it ends. So I think like we'll leave and go back to Brooke. So we're not just sitting here for no reason. And we'll catch up on Feral Friday. Whoa, whoa, wee, what? Where's all these things now? Where is? Yeah.
Should do the same thing. But for these people who clearly had a prejudice against me to gang up on me like they did, because it gets better, you know, it gets better. So the lady in the checkout lane pulls me to the side and opens up a whole new register for me. And at this point, I'm still being kind of naive. I'm like, oh, well, that was sweet of her.
She has it on the 19th now. They moved it to the 19th.
This explains why everybody in the line turned around and looked at me. The whole store is looking at me because I'm the only white person there. I am being oblivious because I don't know, because that's just who I am. It didn't make sense until days later when I'm really thinking about the situation and what happened. You know, after I left the parking lot, I noticed that guy immediately went and jumped in his truck. I went and found a parking spot and proceeded to open my Panda Express to try to take a few bites of my food because I had not already been eating from all of the stress that I've been under. So I take 2 bites of my food and I realize that this guy is doing every bit of 50 miles an hour through this parking lot. He is doing loop-de-loops around the back of me. At this point, I already had my front window
I think she has it on backwards. Right?
cover up and one side window cover up. So to ignore him, I went ahead and put the other side window cover up, okay? Because he's acting like a loony, and this is where I've slept before, and this is where I'm going to sleep tonight because it's a Walmart, and we don't have many options. We have Walmart and Planet Fitness, and if those are on the good side of town, they will run you off. You're not allowed to sleep there. If it's the white population, Planet Fitness, plain and simple. Rich people don't want you on their side of town, so the cops show up, harass you, so you
It's 100 degrees on my side of town.
have to go to the not so savory side of town. Clusterfuck. So anyways, I'm in my car and I noticed this and I'm like, Lord, if he wants to call the law, he can call the law, but he's not upsetting me tonight because I need to eat. I ended up throwing that bowl of food away. It was wasted because he then proceeds to go faster through the parking lot, hit the front of his vehicle in front of the front of my vehicle. Y'all, I thought he was going to crash into me. He's laying on the horn. Brr, brr. At this point, I'm starting to feel like I want to get petty. Because how dare you treat me like this? I mean, at this point, I'm so upset I can't even eat. I call the cops immediately because I'm concerned about who this fool is. Maybe y'all need to take him downtown and have him piss in a cup because he is not there. This is when he gets out of his car. And here's the thing, if you wanted me to leave, why are you blocking my car in? As you can see from the live video, he literally put his car in front of my car, as to which I couldn't pull out of that spot if I wanted to. So now you're not letting me leave. Now you're beating on my car, telling me to roll down my window. I'm not answering the door for you, sir. You are unhinged.
Heather Gillespie's back?
We're waiting on the cops. So I didn't say anything, remember? I said, what do you want? And he wouldn't answer. He kept trying to get me to open the door, roll down the window. They do this because they want to have access to your car. They want to see in your car. They want to be in your business.
As the profile pics, some
These
of
are
them have actual photographs. Some of them have pictures of the scene, the industry, etc. Now, mind you, I've only been working bottle service for approximately 2 months at this time. 2 months in bottle service life is Friday and Saturday for 2 months. So that's 6 to 8 shifts, because I definitely had weekends where I just worked one night. So that's 6 to 8 shifts. So that's not a lot of time. On top of that, let's describe what an industry bottle service girl is doing. We were not working in a high volume nightclub. We were working in a private, low volume, members only type of establishment where the girls would come out after we were done getting ready, and we would stand in a line, and all the ballers would look at us, have us turn around, and then pick what girl they wanted to literally waitress their party. And the waitress of the party was expected to serve all the drinks, but you were also expected to not turn down a drink. And I had no experience drinking. I was 100% full-time dedicated to the gym. I was exercising at least
So Heather
once
got
a day,
wasted.
7 days a week, if not 2 times a day. I was meal prepping with 0 deviations, no sweets, no salt, using only Mrs. Dash to cook. I had a customized prep plan from Christian McCoy, and I was on it. I mean, on it. So when I started having to drink alcohol, yes, they show you how to kind of like conceal it so it looks like you're drinking, but you spit it back in. That shit wasn't working for me, okay? Whatever I was absorbing in my tongue or in my cheeks, I was getting fucked up
Xavier's
for no
passed
reason.
out.
Like, just spitting out the alcohol was getting me drunk. I had no tolerance. After 2 months of working in that capacity, I could probably have drank, you know, a reasonable amount and been okay. So my tolerance built quickly.
I'm number 2?
Now,
Wow.
one of these customers,
fancy.
one night after working at this bottle service establishment where you were paid $50 to show up, if you didn't get picked, you got sent home with $50. If you did get picked, you were making between probably $200 and $600. No sex, no nudity, nothing like that. But you were making, you know, you were banking if you got picked. And I got picked every single night. I don't think there was a single night that I didn't get picked. I don't think so. Possibly one, but I really don't think so. Anytime, and we only hosted 2 to 4 parties a night. So there were a lot of girls too. So I was getting picked very frequently, and I was making a lot of money doing it. I was making comparable to what I made all week long at the eye doctor as the office manager in 2 nights. At the bottle service location. So after the bottle service location, I met girlfriends, or while I was still there, and I met other single moms, and I met women who had careers. I met women in college for rocket science, literally, and I also met women who had no desire to have a career, dropped out of high school, and were 100% dedicated to, you know, sex work or spicy content or whatever they were doing. So there was a huge variety of women that were working in this bottle service location. One of the women invited me to go to get a drink at a club. I said yes. I went one time with her. One time I interacted with her customers from the lounge that we met up at this other club. And these people, I had no idea who they were. I met them one time. I probably spent, I would say, about 12 hours with them, 9 of which I was fucked up, probably beyond being able to even articulate. Probably, as a matter of fact, should be definitely, you know, beyond the ability to articulate. Now, I had only hung out with them this one time, and this person, this officer, this detective who picked me off the street, this was probably about a week after that this happened. So I did not really know these people very well at all whatsoever. And I had also met Dylan, who's my co-star from Love After Lockup, at that time. He was living in Pilsen, hosting a party or attending a party with his, at that time, girlfriend, who just so happened to be the target of this detective's investigation, and I had no idea. He presented to me a paper box filled with evidence, Facebook profile photos and video evidence of people at the club, various different things. I told him exactly the truth. I have no idea who these people are. I met them maybe one time. I said, I have no idea. I said, I've seen them do drugs, but
you
who
wake up,
doesn't do drugs in the club? I
car
said, I'd
spinning
be
out
hard
'cause
pressed
she
to find a
sneezed.
single person who comes into the club that isn't drunk or high or both. So I don't know what you want me to tell you, but I don't know. He said, you're going to make it your job to stay around these people. And if you don't, I am going to show up at your house with the DCFS and we are going to take your children. I had no criminal record, nothing but 10 years experience in the medical field. I was 27 years old, 28 years old, okay? So from fresh out of high school, I got my medical assisting degree, phlebotomy degree. I immediately started working 18 years old as a full-time medical assistant while still putting myself in college for nursing. Nursing was my primary major. After the kid's father and I broke up, I had to change my major because I could no longer attend on campus. I was going for prereqs for nursing at Triton College, and Triton College also had easy access to West Suburban and easy access to the ultrasound tech program in River Grove at Triton. So I figured that was a good place to do my gen eds and my prereqs and get the associate's degree out of the way and then transfer to four-year college, West Suburban. It would have been cheaper, et cetera, and so forth. I ended up having to transfer my credits to an online university called American Intercontinental University. And when you do that, there are no clinical hours here in Chicago. You have to take an administrative profession or nothing at all because there are no clinical, there's no doctorate that you could take online. There's no nursing that you could take online. There are several classes you could take hybrid, online and in person, but you have to be hands-on. You have to be in lab. You have to be working an externship and things of that nature. So I transferred my major from nursing to administration and new business development and healthcare, medical law and ethics, which mainly focused on how to run a medical office to the best of your ability.
Pretended to go to
in the
school.
middle, bipartisan, if you will, to the doctors and the management staff, and it was kind of giving us a heads up that we were heading in the direction of electronic medical records, that the United States government was no longer going to be supplementing or repaying any sort of doctor's office for Medicaid, Medicare payments unless they were moving to electronic medical records so that they could, better monitor the type of care that was being given to these patients. So I just learned a whole lot about a whole lot, and I learned there was a lot of overlap. I had taken another 9-month program for medical office specialists at the First Institute in Lombard, Illinois. I had taken another program at the School for Healthcare Careers on Cumberland, right by the 90 and Cumberland, in one of those really tall buildings, Illinois School of Medical Careers. That's where I did my medical assisting and phlebotomy. So I have altogether, I would say, about 6 years of healthcare experience, of healthcare education experience. So there's really not much that I don't know about that: billing, coding, HIPAA, medical law and ethics, new business development, electronic medical record implementation, standards, OSHA standards, ethical and moral standards, reimbursement structures, things of that nature. Now, after working in that capacity with 2 small children and separating from both Lewis and Orlando, and then it became 3 small children, Vivi and Lewis are about 18 months apart, and Alexis is about 8 years younger. So 6 to 8 years younger. So there was a big period where my big kids were starting to get self-sufficient, and I became pregnant with Alexis. As I said, I had a late postpartum hemorrhage with Alexis after I gave birth to her, and I found myself in a space where I had kind of overexerted myself, assisting 5 doctors to every other assistant's 1 doctor, and I was
At the reception desk? Oh, I forgot. I shouldn't be pausing.
Exhausted. I was working off the clock 2 to 3 hours a night, almost every night. I was coming in, if I wasn't working 2 hours later, I was coming in an hour earlier and working off the clock because we were being threatened. If we worked on the clock past 40 hours, we were not only going to not.
Come on. No. It is buffering again. Motherfucker. Ah. That's what Brooke's chat would be like if she didn't ban everyone. Heather doesn't ban anybody. Heather just lets the shit fly. I don't know, but she doesn't have as many subs. She only has like under 4,000 subs because she doesn't keep blocking people and having on subs only mode. But I guess if she wanted to grow her sub count, she could do that.
But we were gonna get rid.
Hey, I was just about to quit. Gotta do Mark soon. Whenever Heather does end, we're gonna switch over to Mark. Egg's okay. I don't know. Only time will tell. Anyone who's with Heather, I don't think is okay. Like, I think he was kind of already a little wonky to begin with. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, what do we got? Okay. Let me grab. Fuck, I'm so tired again, man. Ay. Alright, so this is Mark Hensley. We haven't watched Mark. I'm gonna sneeze. We haven't watched Mark in a while.
Drop the leash and watch how your dog stops doing that. Why don't you get the door like a
Hey, fuck you!
Fuck you! Old mother piece of shit, fuck you!
Whoa. Who's this dude?
Yeah,
You should have never taken me in your prime.
you think
You're lucky I'm not gay.
What? What do you mean by that, Mark?
stick it in your ass.
That's I was gonna do that to you.
Yeah, he yelled at an old man. He was like, "You're lucky I'm not gay, or else what? What would you have done to him if you were gay?"
Come on out, but go on down where Ron was at. It's all the way to the second hinge. Yeah. Get your dog out of her way.
Shut the fuck up! You fucking old piece of shit!
Yeah, you.
That's just Tourette's, apparently. Mark is a piece of shit. I don't condone any of this behavior. Mark is fucking insane, bro.
Betcha, you asshole.
I don't know, he keeps on attacking me. Some blind woman didn't know my dog was there, and that man
Hey!
had... Shut the fuck up, dude! Get the fuck away from me!
You get
Shut
off
up!
my property.
You dumb motherfucker!
Get off
Shut
my
up!
property.
Shut up!
Get off
Shut up!
our property.
Shut up!
Poor fucking Logos. Logos doesn't know what to do here. I wouldn't know what to do.
We're waiting for the police. They're trying to figure out what type of lie they can say other than me yelling.
No,
Shut up!
Oh my goodness. I was wondering, this is titled Incident on Main Street. I was wondering what the fucking incident was. I thought Logos maybe chased a dog or something. Nope. It's pretty crazy. Only one person liked this video. I wonder why.
Almost as aggressive as him.
Cops came for Mark, no arrest? Nah, they're done arresting Mark, I guess. He has the felony charge coming up in December, right? He'll probably go to jail then.
I don't know who the fuck is on the man, the dog that says psychiatric service animal on him, but you know what? You guys can trigger me all day. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, shut
Shut
up!
up!
Jesus Christ!
You're a fucking moron.
You are.
What did you do for a living, you fucking invalid? You can't.
Yeah,
You're breathing through a
that's
goddamn
right.
straw now, bitch.
That's right.
Yeah, what'd you do for a living?
He's probably retired. What do you do for a living, Mark? You're a homeless, crazy guy who siphons off of the government. I'm pretty sure scammed him. So, like, what are you asking this dude what he does for a living?
Stick it up
Shut
your
up!
ass. You sure the fuck ain't doing the living?
Yeah, dude. I
Was he supposed to view an apartment here? What an idiot.
want to be you when I grow up.
Huh?
Mark is grown up already? I don't know what he means by that. Mark's an old man.
There's the cops.
It's illegal to cuss in front of a lady in public in the town next to you. What town is that? Wake up. Mark got, well, not beat up, but he got pushed over by a woman the other day into a closet.
Yeah, it's not bad. Hold on real quick. Here you go, officer. Let's start with that. Hush.
Logan's just like, oh no, we're getting arrested again. Fuck.
Nothing. I trained my dog on Main Street. He's got his body cam on, so the entire incident was recorded. Lisa was out here, so a lot of times I sit out here while Lisa's here, train my animal. These people are very unfriendly, and they ganged up on me. That's not
They ganged up on you. You were attacking some old man. No one ganged up on him.
something new, right? They got a little dog that's barking and is out of control, and they want to blame the big dog. They're just old, bitter people being bitter. Thank you. I'm just chill. As long as they don't attack me, I don't attack them. This is, I've been yelling at him like he's been yelling at me, right? And now he wants me trespass because he's some old guy and breathes through a straw, and I don't know. I just sit here quietly and train my animal.
No, you're
No,
the
you're
one who's
not.
been yelling, shut up to everybody.
Shut up.
You
See?
shut up. See, you've been screaming it.
See, if they
cussing
weren't doing
everybody
that, I
out.
wouldn't have treated them like that. I would have treated them like I'm treating you, right?
like,
But
oh,
because they don't
shit.
treat me with disrespect, I'm a mirror. They don't even like themselves.
Just
The Brooke line.
Stay on the side. See, this is what's wrong with society. They're bullies. So tell you what, I'm just going to go back to my apartment, and we just all recorded everything that happened, and they should be ashamed of themselves. Anyway, Lisa, I'll talk to you later. Dog food is supposed to be stopping by. So he's not allowing Lisa to talk to me because he's back trolling. I just got to go. Please let them know that they can't discriminate against
get the hell out of
the
here.
reason the dog wears a retard suit, so I don't have to. Right? Just because he's old and bitter and wants to trigger my diagnosed, federally recognized disabilities, that's on him, not on me. I'm just going to go ahead and leave. What's that? No, tell the manager to see me in court. Otherwise, I'm going to continue to have my friend Lisa. I'm going to continue to walk down this street, and I don't care. If the manager has legitimate reason to discriminate against a disabled veteran, then that's fine. But you need to find that for me. You can walk down the street. Thank you. I'm going to continue walking down the street now. And you know what? No, you haven't even gone in there. You haven't spoken to anybody. I refute it. You don't have authority over me. Have a good day. I got to leave.
All right, you're trespassing.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
You're trespass. No, I'm not. I don't think you can contest that. Hey, Soren.
Shut up! Hey!
Shut up.
Yes?
Get out of his face. You're locked up.
I know it.
Marine Mo, thank you for becoming a good little angel.
Shut up!
So nothing is time-stamped anymore. If I were to guess, I'd say 3 days ago. Because I think that was the last time we checked in on Mark, and this would have been the most... Well, I'm going in chronological order, so it was either like 2 or 3 days ago. It's pretty recent.
Come on, let's go.
Hashtag disability awareness. Fucking Mark. Is he gonna end with a profound statement, or is it just gonna fizzle? Fizzle. We have bullies, which is a possessive bully, not like a plural bully. We have bullies of all ages and sexes.
This is Mark Hensley.
Mr. Hensley, this is Bob Distributor from Falls Police Department.
Hey, how are you?
I'm not bad, how are you?
You know, were you involved with the incident down on Main Street?
I was over, sir.
Yeah, no, I'm still worked up by that. You know, that old guy that I was arguing with, he went inside and got a blind woman.
Shit, sorry. Oh, fuck, sorry. I was trying to see if we get closed captions, but I guess not.
I was over, sir.
Yeah, no, I'm still worked up by that. You know, that old guy that I was arguing with, he went inside and got a blind woman and intentionally ran her into my dog so he could yell at me about my dog. Right? That was just some crazy ass shit. As I said, I have the whole thing on
I don't know if that was the intent.
video. But was it the restaurant or the apartment that trespassed me?
I don't think the cop knows the situation like that. He said he wasn't there.
It's going to be the Lake Park Towers.
So the apartment complex, and it's going to be the manager that's on duty right now?
I believe so, yes, sir, unless they switched over.
Yeah, I'll figure it all out. But anyway, okay.
Maybe they got like a whiteboard of all of Mark's most recent incidents for whenever he calls, just to streamline the process. Whatever officer picks up can look at the wall and be like, okay, yeah, this is where you're trespassed from. He wanted a list. He's like, you guys need to give me a list of all the places I'm trespassed.
You know, this is how trespass notices get weaponized against people of difference, right? And just because there was a gang of old, bitter fucking people that couldn't stop, like, aggressing me, and, you know, I'm a mirror with an amplifier. And when that guy thought that he was going to out-yell me and he's wearing a nasal cannula, he had another thing coming. And, you know, I sat there quietly the entire time waiting for the cops to come. And what that man and woman did, I think, under the color of law, you know, represents a hate crime. But how stupid do you have to be? The dog is clearly marked stress and anxiety response, psychiatric service dog.
Well, they're blind. They can't see that. Also, does your Tourette's trump her blindness? Which disability trumps what?
So, dude, you might not want to pick on the guy with a dog that says, hey, my handler's fucking retarded. But, you know, people do the damnedest things. Anyway, thank you for your time.
Just hangs up on him. Yeah, a mirror with an amplifier. Amplified mirror. It's the same one. Yeah. Nine one one.
Hey, this is Mark Hensley, 75 Main Street, Suite 129. I'd like to report a crime.
Ooh.
Okay, what are you reporting?
So earlier today, I was involved in an incident with two men and a woman predominantly at...
What do you mean? We didn't need to throw predominantly in there.
A 6th-floor apartment complex. The officers responded, and, you know, I just listened to what they had to say, and then I left. I knew that my dog had his camera running, and the entire incident was recorded. So the gentleman that had the aggressive dog attacked my dog with a walker, and then the other gentleman that was yelling at me went inside the apartment complex and attacked my dog with all things a blind woman. He went inside, got a blind woman, brought her out, and walked her into my dog that was laying down.
He's talking about this blind woman like she's a weapon. Like, he went in and got a bat. He went in and got this blind woman and set her into me. Like, what are you talking about, guy?
And then started screaming at me about my dog. And then the woman that called the cops, she was yelling at me the whole time, too. She was in cahoots with that. And the whole thing basically represents a hate crime. I was, you know, verbally assaulted. I did
Double hate crime. He attacked me with a blind woman.
did defend myself. And then, as I said, they physically assaulted my my service animal with a walker and a blind woman, and all that's on video.
Okay, and your phone number?
775-8420.
With a blocker. With a walker and a blind woman.
0926. Tell the police officer to go to Mark Hensley from Klamath Falls on Facebook, and it's a 2-part video. The second part isn't uploaded yet, and I haven't seen that. But anyway, it's called Incident on Main Street, and then Klamath Falls PD is tagged in it.
Jack, thank you for gifting 5 memberships.
Okay, we'll notify the police.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Why is this a weird start? What's Izod? He's got chopsticks. Lemonade. That lemonade's looking pretty dark. We're just gonna assume it's lemonade.
District. If you have an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. You're trying to reach.
Mark has a bathroom right there. I don't know why it would be anything but lemonade.
All right, dispatch. This is Mark Hensley. Chances are I'll
Like, it just addresses them as dispatch. All right, dispatch. It's the nonsense of the day.
never call 911 again now that one of your dispatchers gave me the non-emergent route. Nonetheless, I need an officer to look at the video that I posted on my Facebook page, and it's called Incident on Main Street, and then Klamath Falls PD is tagged in it. It occurred today, and I think criminal charges should be pressed.
There's no one watching my video.
775-842-0926.
I don't know. That's more centered.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you, ma'am. Bye. This is Mark Hensley.
Hello, Mr. Hensley. This is Officer Ted with the City Police. I'm calling from Reported Phone Line. How are you?
Not bad. How are you?
Good. How can I help you today, sir?
Hey, listen, I had the opportunity to review the camera footage of the people that assaulted me in front of the apartment complex, the 6-story apartment.
You really think they're gonna press charges on those people? They didn't do anything.
Complex on Main Street.
Okay.
I needed to just leave the situation after the officer showed up. I told him the entire thing was on video and that I would go home and review it. And honestly, that's a hate crime what they did.
Why?
What's that?
Why's that?
Well, I was training my dog, right? And they were inappropriate the entire time. The gentleman with the walker tried to attack my dog with the walker. And then later some guy starts yelling at me and then goes inside and gets a blind woman and walks the blind woman into my dog and then starts yelling at me about having a dog.
It's like when Brooke said the guy tried to sit in her lap when he was on literally the opposite side of the bench and there's a backpack in between them. What are you talking about, Mark? We just saw that whole thing, and that's not how it went down.
Now, what I can tell you is an assault on my service animal, sort of like a police dog, is an assault on me. And the guy physically assaulted my dog with a walker, and then another man intentionally assaulted my dog with a blind person. And both times they tried to incite conflict. The police were called, and there were two men and a woman. It's very evident in the video that need to be cited for harassment with a hate crime enhancement. But it's entirely up to you how you want to handle it, but that's my opinion on it. And the videos can be seen on my Facebook channel.
Hate crime enhancement. Like it's a fucking power-up.
It's called Incident on Main Street, Part 1 and Part 2.
I don't have social media.
Okay, well then you can come watch the videos if you want. You can find an officer that has social media, but that's where the crime has been documented. I just need you to research the crime and then let me know how your department wants to handle it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Hold on. You're welcome to send us the video.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. It's on my Facebook. You're welcome to find somebody that has access to that. I know police officers, you know, they have entire departments dedicated to looking at Facebook, so I'm sure it wouldn't be hard for you to find somebody that can look at this. I appreciate that can-do attitude, sir. Give me a call back and let me know how your department wants to proceed. You have a good night.
I will not.
I will not. He doesn't want to get that on camera. I will not be pressing hate crime charges. Mark didn't want to hear it. He said, I don't know how to edit videos, so we're going to have to hang up on you. This is Jesus Christ, 3 exclamation marks. Uh-oh.
You have reached the Klamath 911 Emergency Communications District.
How is he not in jail? He keeps calling them. And he's been warned, and you guys can't see that.
Hey, this is Mark Hensley. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing okay. Hey, listen, I'm going to need an accommodation. I'm a disabled man, and I record most of the incidents that take place in my life. Now, the officer said that he's not able to view the footage of the crime because he personally doesn't have social media. And then And he said he's not going to do anything about it. Now, I don't feel comfortable going down to the station. As a matter of fact, I don't feel comfortable, talking or presenting, the evidence to the officer. It's on my Facebook page, and I'm going to need an accommodation because I'm going to need somebody from...
He really wants this old man arrested for just telling him to fuck off, basically. Only Mark can scream at people and tell him to fuck off. No one can say it to Mark.
Your department to look at this tonight. My suggestion is that he flags down a woman because most women have social media. He just says that he doesn't have the ability to access it. I know that Klamath Falls PD has a Facebook presence because they have their own page. So I've tagged them in the video, so they should automatically be able to bring it up. But nonetheless, that's where the crime is documented. And I'm going to need an accommodation and just ask him to do his fucking job, if you would, please.
Okay, we'll get another call, but then what's your phone number again?
775-842-0926.
Not even a cool vet. Not even a vet who's seen combat. Just a guy who basically bamboozled the government into getting an X-ray tech certification so he could do it on weekends when he abandoned the military because he said the vaccines gave him Tourette's, which isn't a thing.
Okay, we'll get another call, but it's a city police.
All right, thank you now. Bye. This is Mark Hensley. Are you there?
Recording. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, Mr. Hensley. How can I help you?
I don't know. There was a crime committed against me today, and I'm trying to report it. There's video evidence of it, and your department is so unwilling to even check into the fact that you could possibly...
It's a really bad sign. Like, cops, they like charging people. They don't like being called out for no reason and wasting their time and stuff. If there is a way to charge someone, they will do it. Like, the fact that they don't want to pursue this at all isn't a very good sign. It's not, your evidence isn't what you think it is, Mark.
Be wrong that you're refusing to look at videographic fucking evidence of a crime that took place against me today.
That's not true.
Okay, have you seen the video? Has anybody in your fucking department seen the goddamn video?
I don't think he has personally, but I bet you one person has.
No, sir.
There was a fucking crime committed against me today. The cops were fucking called on me, and I was harassed, and fuck you! You won't even look at the video?
I never said that.
Okay, well, please go to my Facebook channel.
Please go to my Facebook channel and watch this amazing video.
No, I will not be going to Facebook. I will not be attending social media to check.
I will not be attending social media. Is that what the cop said? I won't be attending the social media fucking circus. You can go fuck yourself, Mark.
Okay, well, please go to my Facebook channel.
No, I will not be going to Facebook. I will not be attending social media to
Why does your department have a Facebook presence?
We do not have somebody operating it 24/7.
Okay, well, do me a favor. When somebody is getting ready to post on your fucking department's Facebook channel, have them look at all the fucking videos that I've tagged your fucking department in. You goddamn wormy piece of shit.
Mark's really winning this battle, guys. I can tell. I can tell he's gonna win this. This is the same one. Is it? Hold on. Yeah, I think it is.
Okay.
That's why he uploads things twice. Now I'm wondering if it's just a very similar video. Hold on, we should just jump around.
Day, because he had his... I don't have... All right, you take it easy.
Oh, it is a different.
unwanted, you know.
It is a different video. Okay. See? I'm glad I went back and checked. Because he would be screaming his lungs out at the end if it was the same video.
This is Mark Hensley.
Mr. Hensley,
Yeah.
can we have a
Cody Brown.
conversation that we're not yelling at each other, please?
Don't trigger me, and then I won't yell.
Okay. I just want you to know, like, I'm a low man on the totem pole.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
get
I
me
get it,
access
dude.
to-
We all got our problems,
Okay. I don't have access to Facebook. That's my problem.
which is fine. Listen,
And I can't-
I'm not in any hurry for this to
I'm
even
scars
be
to-
evaluated,
sorry to-
right? I'm documenting everything. Does that make sense?
Oh, I'm very aware.
Okay, so nonetheless, I have court on November 19th, and hopefully this stuff gets sorted out at that court date. They might appoint an attorney to me, but what I'm saying is there was a legitimate hate crime that took place today at this apartment complex, and you know, I've already put the whole case together, and it just is what it is. So like you said, you're low man on the totem pole, your chief won't call me back. Captain Wheat is so fucking deep into this that, you know, he can't see through his own shit at this point. I mean, it's gone past his fucking neck and it's over his fucking eyes.
Captain Weed is just too deep. That he can't see the forest through the trees? Is that what we're saying? He just knows too much. It's overwhelming his brain. We need more than just Captain Wheat on this. We need a whole team of people on this to help Mark.
So, listen, I got nothing against individual officers. You know, the system's working exactly as, you know, designed. And trespass notices are just weaponized against unwanted, you know, people or in parts of society. And that's all it is.
Yeah.
And I'm just sort of demonstrating that. I think I have somewhere in the neighborhood of 9 trespass notices. I've been arrested for it once at City Hall, and I've
Instead of cream of wheat, it's team of wheats. We're here to get to the bottom of the Mark case.
only been there once, right? The city manager, you know, he weaponized the police force to come after me and arrest me the following day because he had his ego challenged to the point that he was going to show this nigger how much power he had.
Mark! Okay, trigger warning. He just throws that in there sometimes. Jesus fucking Christ. Just an awkward silence now. Yeah, Mark. How do you like that?
Yeah, I hear you, sir.
Yeah, so anyway, as I said, it's all just for documentation. And, you know, tell your partners, you know, I don't have a problem with police, but the cops get called on me all the time, and I just sit and politely wait.
Okay.
All right, you take it easy.
Alright, so this is another logos cam.
Okay.
Hey, Jessica. So why is this the walk of shame? Like, what? We don't get any preview bars. Blah. Remember when Logan's had a service cat? So what, did Mark just come back to the apartment complex at night so no one could report him? And he was like, I showed you. Like, what is this? Some people, finally.
How you guys doing?
Hey, how are you?
Not bad. Yeah, well, trust me, mine's young, and another dog is his kryptonite.
Yeah.
Stay
She
here.
likes to make friends.
Oh, mine's very social. I'm just waiting for Terrence.
I like that setup you have.
Yeah, you know, everybody treats him like crap, so now he looks like a cop, and I run a body cam on him.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hi, pup. How old is he?
17 months.
Cool. She's 7 years old.
Yeah, so you have a stable dog. Mine has kryptonite. He's drawn to other dogs, and yeah.
That's how she always used to be.
Thank you.
What?
Well, he was the one that said 7:30. They were in the bag. No, because they were sure they were picking up supplies.
Hey, you have a good one.
You too. Take it easy. Thank you.
Boy, I bet you are high energy.
Yes, he is.
Hey, bro, I apologize. I tried to get married, bro. How come? I had to take the bend.
What's up?
I had to bend. Oh, yeah. I totally spaced it, bro.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'll be back on Monday.
Okay.
The fuck is this guy?
I'll talk to you later.
Okay. There's no lifeguard on duty, and I think this is the pool. Jesus Christ. It's a safe world that we live in, isn't it? Jesus. For your own goddamn protection. There's no lifeguard on train logos off other people's poor behavior. These people are over here fighting. And they're just trying to see how Logos reacts to, this type of energy.
What the fuck kind of outfit is this? This looks like Brooke's turtle suit.
Shut your fucking mouth, bitch!
See,
Boy, that fucking me, punk! The gun, they shut its mouth! Yes, you do! I didn't do it! Hit him!
Fucking Mark. Oh look, there's people fighting Logos. Let's go see what happens if we just put you by him. Why? Why would you want to potentially put Logos in harm's way?
Who said it? Who said I did it? Jake's a lying piece of shit. This is all I have. Chantel, what am I supposed to do?
Fucking kill myself.
It's DJ's fault. That little fucking punk.
He didn't do nothing.
He stole the vent. He
did not.
He stole the vent. Uh-oh.
He's stolen stuff out of my truck before.
No, he didn't.
I said he has before.
No, he hasn't.
Liar.
I found shit even in fucking Cameron's fucking shit. He has a big green or white fucking spray thing.
I don't have
train Logos off other people's poor behavior. These people are over here.
Chantel, I take care of her. I love her. She blamed me for her something. But somebody took off her head. She said I'm the one that caused it. That I know better. I didn't tell her nothing. That's the black one. It's DJ. I had a restraint on.
Third one just showed up.
Take me down to transit. This is titled Logos, my de-escalation animal. Because this demonstrates a de-escalation. Read the comments of this one? Or the last one? Probably the last one. They de-escalate you, SN1 of the first, he will engage if he can keep the other participants separated. He is a trained. Go for clothing. He barks, growls, and enforces perimeter restrictions. He's amazing animal control, does an amazing job, has zero regard for opinion of him or functions. I don't know what this is. We're just having a chat, Mark. No need to be snippy. I will determine my response and tone. I will let you know your prior comments might have influenced my decorum. The fuck? The next video?
Guy behind me's a fucking pussy. Hey, Logos, don't waste your time with him, dude. I wouldn't waste my time with him, dude. Hey, Logos, come over here. He's out of fucking control. Shut up, dude. I don't want to talk to you. You're bothering my dog. Go away, you fucking homeless piece of shit. Fuck you, dude. I'm not interested in you. You're not applying for a job. Fuck you, dude.
Applying for a job?
Fuck you, you piece of shit. Fuck you. Dude, shut the fuck up. Quit fucking following me. If you fucking continue to follow me, I'm going to take that as a threat, and I am going to not only attack you, but my dog will help as well. Stay the fuck away.
But my dog will help. I don't think Logos would fucking attack anyone for Mark.
Away from me, or I will take you the fuck out. This animal's trained in de-escalation until I escalate, bitch. Fuck you. What the fuck is wrong with you? If you continue
Mark, you're walking away, remember?
to talk to me, you will be harmed. I am going to turn around and walk away. If you say another word, I will turn around and mop the fucking floor with you. How you doing? I will fucking end your existence! Shut the fuck up! Come on, Logos, with me. Yeah, I know. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. He's lucky I got you.
Yeah, they're probably looking at the court docket from the first November 19th thing. That was said it was canceled, like forever ago. That was canceled, the first one that was scheduled. I don't think they've updated it yet. The Dylan and Jason are still for tomorrow, so I don't know. I don't know who that someone is.
Hey, bro. Okay, do not rip my jacket. Okay, stop it. I get it.
No, you don't have to apologize.
You're lucky I got this dog, dude. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be breathing. Dude, I swear to God, you're too fucking dumb for your own good. I'm not a fucking fighter. I'm a killer, bitch. Let go. Let go.
Look who's just attacking him. Jill says, unfortunately, the minute Logos bites someone, he's getting put to sleep, and that's not fair to him. Mark says, shut the fuck up, you know nothing. You run your comments like you do your mouth with ignorance and situational blindness. Why does he always do this fucking gifs? It's ignorance. Who is this guy? Who even is this guy? Chris in the chat. Why are people in Klamath Falls terrorists? Why can't they leave Logos and Mark Hensley in peace? Respect. Mark Hensley says, I think it's just the state of the nation. This place is a weird combination of small town locals and California invasion. The biggest problem is my car broke down. The town's homeless population is almost exclusively white. A white man walking around with a dog is viewed as homeless. The good old boys harass me, and then California calls the cops when I stand up for myself. Truck gang? What the fuck is... Mark is insane. Mark is an insane guy.
Right behind me's a fucking pussy.
No, Mark, you're the pussy. I mean, does anything... Oh, we do have a preview. Does he run into anyone?
Other road. Yes, you're a tough boy. You're a tough boy. I see you. I see you. You got it. You got it. I was on the road. I was on the road too long. Should have run past that shit, shouldn't I? That's why you're good. That's why you're good.
Just biting Mark more?
That's why you're good. Okay, I got it.
Dude, Mark has no idea how to train dogs, dude. Like, this is not... Oh my god.
Got me across the road. There's nobody I'm in conflict with. What are we doing? Okay, look up. Steady. Steady.
At least the body cam has a date on it. This is from yesterday.
Cars. Okay, let's go. You're not going. You're just messing with me. Why are you messing with me? I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. Okay, yes. Yes, you know how to do all that stuff. I know. You are such a big boy.
What does this say? This says service animal. Why is Mark wearing Logos's fake security dog tag?
You are such a big boy. Come on, big boy. Come here. Take Sophia back. You're silly.
Still a fucking mess.
just landed here with my boys and the moonshine bandits.
Those pillows have seen better days, man. Oh no. Copyright music.
I got an old red cap and a tilt to the right.
Worst fucking music ever. That's the dog playlist. One's titled, I don't know how to get United Nations Federal Credit Union attention.
You have reached Veronica Quilavilas. I am currently unavailable. Please leave a message with your name and number, and I will get back to you as quickly as possible. If this is urgent, please hang up and dial 888-985-1400. Thank you. Please leave a message after the tone. When you have finished, please hang up or press the pound key for more options.
Hey Veronica, this is Mark Hensley. Hey, listen, you're my point of contact and the loan officer that originated the loan on the Equus. Hey, the car has been seized, even though I was never behind on a payment. They took my personal belongings that were in the vehicle, and then to retaliate against me further, they froze my accounts. I got one of them unfroze, but now I can't move the funds from that ultimate checking into my rewards checking. Your institution has made a lot of errors, and they're refusing to communicate with me on any functional level. Now, I keep on getting email notifications that I have a digital document, but I don't have access to that. And somebody's going to need to accommodate my known disabilities and give me a call and explain what's going on with my vehicle, what's going on with the loan, why you guys are freezing my accounts, and furthermore, I need to understand why you had me arrested and prosecuted, doing 6 days in jail for simply trying to bank with you guys. I'm befuddled by the entire thing, and I'm
This is not the same bank that he threatened to rob.
afraid somebody's going to need to call me back and explain what's going on, because I really don't understand.
I was just trying to bank with you guys, and yeah, I might have just left my car in a parking lot, abandoned, but that doesn't mean that I wasn't gonna pay it, alright? You guys are crazy. I threatened to rob you guys. That was months ago. Why don't you guys like me?
Thank you, ma'am. Oh, my phone number is 775-842-0926.
He thinks he's so cool.
Keep walking. Go to dad.
Some people are strange, Logos. That's not a dog. This looks like one. Come on, Logos.
See? He's mean.
Logos. I know, dogs don't normally smoke. Come on.
I'm not a dog, I'm a bear,
Quit
dude.
dressing like one, lady.
I'm a bear.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
They're gonna jump Mark one day.
right. Okay.
Well, you know, I love dogs.
He doesn't approach people like that.
Well, I love dogs.
Yeah, he felt your energy. He's not a dumb animal. You have a
No, I know
wonderful
he's
day.
not a dumb animal.
Logos, with me. Logos.
Hey, honey. Okay.
Thank you, now. You have a good day, man. That's why you're my good boy. I know.
I never seen Mark ask for money, actually.
I know. You're excited. I know. I know. You're excited. Oh, you're so excited. Okay, but we gotta calm down. We gotta calm down. Most people don't like you. Most people don't like you. I know. Okay. I'm gonna thank you. Okay, Logos. Get down. Yes. Over here. Let's sit down. You're a little too excited for your own good, bro. Okay, yeah.
I don't know, Mark's an idiot. He's like just teaching Logos that it's okay to bite people all day, basically. So when Logos bites someone else, it's not gonna end well. Mark shouldn't have a dog. Mark's had so many dogs too, like he's gone through so many fucking dogs. It should be illegal for Mark to have a dog.
Okay.
He implied he had a trust fund one time too. He was beefing with someone about money. Like one of the comments that pissed him off, and he's like, "Do you know what a trust fund is?" It's like, why are you on disability then?
Just gotta keep in mind he's running a body cam. What? He's running a body cam.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, what's up, big dog?
Like with the videos, like looking at it after, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that you didn't see, you know, because you were like,
Oh no, I paid more attention than the dog. But yeah, there's a lot of shit that the cops are trying to ignore, and they can't. It's all over my fucking Facebook.
What are you getting?
What's that?
What are you,
getting harassed by fucking everybody, bro. And then the cops just show up and tell me that I'm trespassed, right? Then, you know, I pulled my knife on some dude that tied up his dog. Told me to tie up my dog because he was going to kick my ass. So I just fucking pulled the knife on him. I said, what the fuck did you tie your dog up for, motherfucker?
So the dog wouldn't get hurt in the fight?
The hell? Anyway, so they called the cops.
Because these aren't Pokemon. They're fucking animals, and they're not meant to fight each other because humans don't get along.
I'm not a quiet guy. And I saw sirens go by, so I called and said, hey, I'm at the holiday market. I imagine you're looking for me. They said, well, what happened? And I told them, they said, well, wait for a cop. I said, no, I just told you what happened. I'm going home. So then they stopped me on Main Street, the sergeant, and he's like, hey, you need to wait so my officer can ask you a question. And I said, the dude wanted to attack me. I pulled out a blade. He decided he didn't want to attack me. That's why people carry sidearms. I said, you know, that's all that is.
I'd imagine, I would hope, that his parents took him out of their will because he's insane. Remember when he was living with his mom? That was hell. That was fun. I would disown my kid if it was Mark.
It's a concealed blade, not concealed, but you can't see it, so I had to show it.
Yeah, his dad and his grandfather were military, so he says.
Right? And he decided he didn't want to get stabbed, and I didn't want to stab anyone anyway, so I don't know. He's like, well, why didn't you just run away? I said, because I don't fucking run away, right?
I'd be like, you sound like you don't face your problems before.
Yeah, no shit, right? So then they issued me a non-fucking criminal citation for disorderly peace so I could talk to a magistrate. I show up on my birthday, don't give a shit, show up, and the judge said, well, the officer's here, so we're just going to roll this straight to a trial. Anyway, end of the story is I went to court, and then on Veterans Day, they arrested me for failure to appear, a felony warrant for a non-criminal offense, and they took my dog to the fucking pound. It was a targeted hit on my dog because they knew I couldn't get my dog.
A targeted hit on my dog.
Back out. It's a fucking holiday, and I don't have the money. So I just told them, hey, I'm probably gonna kill somebody.
Nah, Brooke's not out. If she were to get out, there we need bond. She doesn't have $500,000, and then they would list the person who bonded her out, like he did with Jason.
Most likely gonna be a cop. So then 9 cars show up, take me to the hospital where they agree to pay for my dog.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Sometimes things work out.
Yeah,
take it easy, guys.
Mark got his X-ray tech certificate from the military, yeah.
His one true joy in life is destroying anything with stuffing in it. Pillows, stuffed animals. Stuffed animals live a little bit longer than the pillow. But it'll probably take him about 20, 30 minutes to empty the contents of that pillow in here, and it'll probably take me 45 seconds to a minute to clean it all up, so it's a worthwhile exchange. I always get him used pillows or stuffed animals, you know, at the Salvation Army and things like that. I won't be doing that here in Klamath, though, because I've been trespassed because I didn't know how the number system worked, and...
Blaming it on the number system, not that he causes public disturbances wherever he goes.
Instead of answering the questions, they decide to get real fucking hostile, and then the cops show up and tell you that you can't shop at a charitable foundation anymore. Whatever, dude. His one true joy in life is just...
We seem to share more than I'm interested in. If I get him his own bowl, he doesn't want it. But if it's my bowl, he's all about it.
Yeah, because he's dominating you. You're not training him. Logos is running this show, bro.
Wasn't satisfied with the cereal.
You're an idiot.
He had to come for the milk. And the cereal.
That's great, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. Yeah, I know. Yep. This is,
I don't know what that looks like.
I don't even know what this is, bro.
You can have the rest of it. Clean up your mess. We seem to share more than I'm interested in.
Just gotta keep in mind he's running a body cam.
What?
He's running a body cam.
Yeah, he is.
We already saw this.
How you doing? Hey, let the others know I'm exactly what they make me. I'm either the nicest guy in the world, or I got a tongue like a razor. You want to let them meet or not?
Hey.
Your apartment complex is so grumpy, I wasn't sure how grumpy you wanted to be with them.
Why?
I don't know. A lot of people like groupthink.
Oh.
Oh my god, Mark.
What do you mean? What happened?
Oh, some dude that has an old grumpy dog decided that he wanted to use his walker to try to like attack logos, dumped his shit everywhere. Some lady decided she was going to call the cops, and then some old dude with a nasal cannula decided that he wanted to verbally engage me. Thought he could out yell me.
Oh,
Sorry,
wow.
dude, you got a nasal cannula. That ain't gonna happen.
I know who the old guy was.
Oh yeah, I'll show you the video later. The whole thing
Courtney.
is interesting as fuck. How you doing, man?
Huh.
Anyway, I got a little bit of business I'm taking care of. I'll show you next
Okay.
time. I did give you the service animal card, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mark is just handing out service animal cards now.
Here, please. How are you? Hey, I have one of those darned invisible disabilities, and while I was coming up to Klamath Falls, I didn't anticipate my transmission giving out. And because I look like a stereotypical homeless person, in other words, a white male with a dog, even though mine's a registered service animal, the police
I don't know why Mark thinks just being white and having a dog means people think you're homeless.
have come down on me with Thor's.
It can't be the fact that he looks like fucking shit and he acts crazy and he shares cereal with his dog. Like, that can't be why people think he's homeless.
Hammer and are trying to double and triple down on their mistakes. I believe that they would rather see me dead and take accountability for their actions. And while I don't have much faith in institutions, I'm curious if there's anything you guys can do.
He got trespassed from a new place. He got trespassed from some apartment building because he was screaming at an old man.
So I have 9 trespasses so far because they don't allow disabled people to shop in Klamath Falls. And the only common denominator is the police show up and without investigating anything, issue trespasses. So what I'm saying is there's a RICO-style racket that's taking place in Klamath Falls, basically where, you know, they separate white men from their dogs and then adopt them out to wealthy people and destroy, you know, a man's life that's already destroyed. And they've illegally seized my service animal twice. The first time it was an $85 extortion. The second time it was $150. So I need to know where I can go to get assistance with disability help if it's not this disability center.
Shouting at an old man brandishing a blind woman as a weapon. Yeah. I wish that was riffing. That's how Mark presented the situation to us. And the police. And whoever will listen to him on the street. You guys are funny. He really has. He's that crazy homeless guy with the long hair and the dog.
Now, are you thinking that through for me, or have we already concluded? Oh, they don't care. They don't care. Oh, dude, I've talked to all the disability rights in the states, and no, these, you know, as I said, the institutions are set up to make it look like they'll do something, but nobody will do anything. And I told Klamath Falls PD, because I've been just blasting everything on Facebook. I said, you know what, I'm just going to sue each one of these merchants for $10,000 in small claims court.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We're just gonna sue one of them for 10 grand in small claims court, because that's the maximum amount, and that's what we do when we need money. That's what we learned from Brooke. I think it was today. It might have been yesterday. No, it would have been today, right? Because yesterday we did just the 9/11 day.
Because I've discovered years ago that you can't get an attorney to help you with this. There are no civil rights, and there are no protected rights, even under the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990, because those that are charged with protecting
I think he's eating a palm tree.
the rights are often the ones violating them. So I'm just frustrated with the whole system. I'm not interested in that number. Just.
He actually does. He went into Apple and demanded his data because it's on another phone. He thought that it was going to show... He flipped his car a bunch of times. He was going really fast, and he blamed Apple and Verizon for not telling him that there was a turn up ahead fast enough, even though he was going like... I want to say like 150. He was going an absurd speed. He got pulled over by the cops. The cops were like, "You gotta slow down." He's like, "I'm not going to, but thanks for giving me a ticket." And then literally flipped a bunch of times. I want to say, I don't know, not even an hour later. What was my point of telling you this story? Oh, all that evidence was on another iPhone, and he was like gearing himself up in his mom's house in the bathtub, being like, "This is what I'm gonna say at the Apple store to get my evidence."
Keep in mind that I'm going to be suing a predominance of merchants in Klamath Falls, and the only colluding factor would be the involvement of Klamath Falls PD, and I would say that that exceeds the threshold for a RICO civil statute. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Let's go, guys.
Mac, whole lot of millet. Oregon Law
Hey Siri,
Center.
will you call the Oregon Law Center for me?
During non-operating hours. For English, press 1. Hola, ha llamado a la línea.
Please be aware that all intake for our office is currently over the telephone only, and we are not accepting walk-ins. For general information, you may visit our website at www.oregonlawhelp.org. If you are calling about a public benefits issue, please press 1. If you have received court papers in an eviction case and have an upcoming hearing, please press 2. For all other matters,
Yeah, everything got moved to tomorrow.
please call back during our open hours of Monday through Thursday between 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock p.m. Thank you.
December 20th, 2025 is my housing deadline. What's this video gonna be about?
Come on. Come here. Where's my bag? There it is.
He's been fucking around for a month? What has he done in this month? He's just done drugs and gotten in trouble and trespassed from any place he can find imaginable. Now he's beefing with random old people on the street. What have we done to try to find a new place, Mark? What have we done? We're done fucking shit. I can't believe it's been a month already. I actually can't believe it's November 18th already. It's going to be the end of the month soon. I mean, it's going to be the last 10 days of the month, and then I'll go crazy, and I'll start streaming like everything I do in my life. Because it'll be the end of the month. Rochelle's favorite time of the month.
Come here. Let me put this on you so I can use my hands.
live in a society. Thought this was gonna be Mark talking to us. It's just logos running around and the title. And the title is the title.
Not bad. I'm trying to accomplish, two things. I needed to talk to you, and I'm trying to use your Wi-Fi to upload. Thank you so kindly. Hey, let me tell you how the system works. The SSVF gives you 60 days to get housed, and then the VA doesn't do anything to house you, and then the SSVF says, we tried, and then you get kicked out in the streets, and then the SSVF gets a bigger budget because you're helping more vets while the VA is doing nothing. That being said, how many days have I already used out of the 60? When's my last day? So you have cameras, right? December 20th, okay. You have cameras, so you probably see.
It is a new Mark thing. I actually like it better, I think, than Mark's angles. You get to see what logo sees, and it's crazy.
The cops are, coming to my door all the damn time.
Well, I don't have a camera on that side.
Yeah, I get that, but they don't park. They sneak up. But anyway, they're at my door this morning to see if I had video of an alleged crime that took place across the street yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Right? I don't do well with police officers. It's sort of like having my rapist come to my room to see how well I'm sleeping. So I don't do anything wrong, but I'm a boisterous type of guy, and I sort of stand up for myself, and nobody likes that. So as I told you when I came in, I try not to cause problems, I try to solve them. Problem seem to find me, sir. Nonetheless, this filled out, so I'm going to give this to my dog. I'm going to stand in the corner and try to upload this because it doesn't upload from my room. And I just wanted to know, and I wanted you to know. Yeah, I know.
Hey, you got a crawl. Don't crawl on you, huh?
It does. Yeah. They tend to treat him a little bit better because, otherwise I'm like every other homeless guy. I'm white with a dog. So the rednecks try to scare the dog and do whatever they can. And then I yell at the rednecks for their poor behavior. And then the people from California call the cops on them.
This fucking narrative. It's crazy that the rednecks are better off than our Mark in this scenario. I've never seen a redneck shit on someone for being poor. I know that's probably offensive too, to get called. I've never seen a hick. I've never seen. I'm trying to think of a more politically correct term. I've never seen someone out in the country, right? Living in that rural life, maybe in a trailer park or something, shit on a homeless person. It's just not something I'm familiar with.
It's an interesting life. This is a beautiful area, but the people are mean as vipers, man.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the fuck he's talking about California.
He knows his job, man. I had a couple homeless guys, so that fell on the floor. I had a couple of homeless guys, because what happens is I'm by myself. So when there's a group of people, they think that they're going to intimidate me. I don't get intimidated. And he's trained in de-escalation, so he keeps them away. And if I'm screaming my ass off, he comes up and he pulls me by the arm and all this other crap. I'll show you a video later, but yeah. December 20th. I'm not going to stand here because then I'm going to start acting weird. This is not uploading even from here. But thank you for the conversation. So
You want to take the rest of it?
save it for him for next time. Here. Just start a logos file because he eats them half the time and half the time he doesn't. Give me those.
Come on, buddy. We're going, hey, go this. We're going this way. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Dude, I'll take you to the
See, look, it's like, I don't want to go over there.
Here, I gotta go to the room. Come on. Do that later. I'm not gonna push you. Not the extended one. Logos. Hey, I'm over here.
He's so well trained. I love their dynamic.
That's why you're my book boy. That's why you're my book boy. I'm not trying to scare you, but I know it scares you for some reason. You ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go. You're doing better. You're doing better, my boy.
So that's it. I mean, this was from yesterday, based on the body cam. Where's everything else? You didn't upload anything today? Made this post an hour ago. See you in court, Klamath Falls Police Department. Some fucking music or some shit. What is... Okay, maybe I shouldn't be scrolling through Mark's Facebook all willy-nilly. He posted a woman naked one time. Yeah, it looks like this is the last one. Okay. Well, that's what Mark's been up to in his life. What a crazy guy. Oh. Alright, well. Woo. I'll see you guys later. If not later, I'll see you tomorrow. We'll be up in the morning for Brooke's court and seeing if anyone knows what's going on with that. Apparently it starts at 9 in the fucking morning, which is it's an hour earlier than it was last time. So I don't know. I'll see you guys. I'll see you around. See you around. Take care, guys.